stream while I'm eating.
Are you searching for a deeper understanding of your faith?
Inspiring Philosophy is your go-to resource for exploring the rich tapestry of Christian thought.
From biblical archaeology to philosophy of mind, we dive into the topics that matter.
Our content bridges faith and understanding, offering insights into God's existence and the reliability of the New Testament.
Join a community where faith meets reason and discover the answers you've been seeking.
Inspiring Philosophy, where faith meets understanding.
I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out. Just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad. Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that's your go to line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign, twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes, hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you back in the way. Cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Bibles are Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil's secret book, that's your mystery prize. But the Quran said Christians should judge by it. Lies, then your crew pulled muted like it's just a game. Ruined the life and trashed a man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ears. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. We follow Jesus better, sure in your dream. While cutting out his claims like you're cropping the meat. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bin. They smile for the camera like you're still his kin. Jesus was a Muslim, cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove. If Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan and Judas stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, boy, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and came the man of Ozu. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Half wash, even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. Song of Solomon, yeah, that's a fleshy fleck. You just wrote your prophet in the Solomon's bed. Then the man of vows came riding through all night long. And you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the word plays dead. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise that every dawah claim is built on lies. Without lies, without lies, without lies, without
What's up, everyone? I'm surrounded by minorities today, as you can see. I mean, fine young gentlemen, except for Than.
Yeah, we're setting the tone, man. Let's go. Yes.
I'm so glad.
These urban youths, as the old white man would say.
That's right. That's what I would say. Yes. Dang kids with their pants around their ankles. I am so glad woke is dead. It's pretty awesome. I'm happy. Anyway, so Than and I today have Elijah Johnson, who is the terror of Dawah. he takes 2 steps out of a church, and Muslims like Dr. Maloink will drive 8 blocks away immediately, terrified. Going up against Elijah is like going up against 30 men hiding in bushes.
In the Zut sense?
Not in the Zut sense.
All right.
But he does have the strength of 30 men, according to Dr. Maloink, who saw him and was like, that's like 30 men coming after me.
Man.
They're
Yeah,
going to treat
crazy.
me like Muhammad.
Ain't no way he said that's 30 men. That's insane.
He did. He said there was like 30 of them hiding in the bushes behind Elijah, and that's why he wouldn't come out and talk to him.
So he's seen one guy and he said there's 30 men in the bush.
It's 30 of them. Yeah.
Yes, when Dr. Maloink was stalking us at the church, Elijah walked out to confront him. Well, no, had to be a detective and find him. And he took off down the road because he was convinced there was like a bunch of people behind Elijah. Although in the video, you can clearly see it's just Elijah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the aura. You got that aura, bro. You got that Elisha aura where the
Amen.
angels are standing behind
Sure
you.
do.
That's mad.
Amen.
And we have Jerome, who I have written down here is a certified grifter. Is that correct?
Fam, listen, I'm Nigerian. Let me speak on this grift thing for a situation. For let me just tell you.
Yes, he
fam,
is.
listen.
He confirmed it.
Corruption. Just wait. Put the camera on me. Just wait. Listen. Corruption is not bad when I'm involved. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. But if I am involved in that corruption, I will defend it. I will defend it. Hashtag that dash guys, go cop the shirt. Thank you very much. Anyways, yeah.
Powerful stuff. So, yeah. So these 2 gentlemen were on a Sheikh Uthman versus 10 Christians, was it?
Yeah.
And my goodness, I watched both of your segments, and oh my goodness, what on earth did Sheikh Uthman get into? This guy was running from us like 10 months ago, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I'll debate 10 at once." I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
Did you get replaced by a clone? Like, that's not
No.
what you were doing."
I think it was really for his image. He didn't want to be looked at as a runner anymore because anytime, like vocab, he was like, "Oh, you're running." I'm not running from anybody. I'm not running from any. He just kept saying it like it was a trigger word for him. If anyone says that he ran, you're running from the topic. Oh, I'm not running. I'm not running. Like he needed it for his image.
That sounds about right. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the thing whereby when it came to Uthman, like you could tell that he was walking with a chip on his shoulder. Like I always describe this, like for Uthman specifically, chat needs to understand that for him, he wanted a second wind. So, and it's not just a second wind for any reason. Like there's times where a lot of us, we take little dives in our content. Maybe we're not as popular as we were 6 months ago, and then maybe we might come back up. And it's like it's an ebb and flow, right? But there's always constant growth. Okay, with Uthman, 6 years ago, he was the talk of the town. He was the dawah guy. He was the guy.
True.
And hey, credit to Uthman, bro. Hundreds of shahadas in a day. Evidence lacking, but whatever, right? It's okay. Hundreds of shahadas in a day, apparently. He was out here inviting the people to the call to Islam. And Godlogic he's a nobody, okay? A nobody at this time. But the reason why Uthman felt especially jarred by this experience is because when looking at Godlogic, when looking at Eli, when looking at all the apologists there, those people are the epitome of everything he's felt over the past 5 years. All he's seen from these other apologists are these other apologists doing that.
Yep.
Right? And at the same time he's doing this, Uthman is doing that.
Yeah.
And so what's a man supposed to do when all the odds are stacked against you? When even the people who you used to have as authorities don't take you seriously anymore? What's a man supposed to do when your honor's on the curb? You have to have a last dance. And that's exactly what happened. Anyways, thank you.
Well, yeah, it didn't go well though. I mean, and you'll see, he got into a lot of problems. But is anybody in the audience, you guys interested in maybe picking up some extra cash, doing some clipping or some editing? Because you are in luck. Sheikh Uthman needs you to clip this debate. He's over budget, guys.
$10,000.
Yo,
10 racks.
Yo,
10
I need some extra money. I might sign up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what I was saying.
Bro, I forgot. We're all grifters here. We might as well clip for you. We're good, bro. We'll do it.
Right?
Hey, I'm switching
should
sides
change
for a
my
little
name.
bit, Mike. Sorry.
That's true.
Wait,
I'm
repeat.
gonna
Wait,
change
fam.
my
Repeat
name.
after me. Wait, change your name to what?
$10,000, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Listen,
did he get the
Elijah.
money from?
I don't know. Well, this is one of the things that I wanted to understand. Number one, Elijah, repeat after me. Okay.
Mhm.
Ashhadu.
Nah.
You gotta go full Muslim before you can accept the grift, bro. You have to go full Muslim.
Exactly. But
This is
if you
crazy.
guys actually look at this, like it's you, they have the little thing down here called guidelines, and when you click on guidelines, then things get a little interesting. So Sheikh
we got
Uthman
rules.
clipping rules. Yeah, the goal: make Uthman look strong.
Oh, hey, man.
Oh, strong.
Right.
So
statements.
what I'm
Come on,
gonna
man.
do is I'm gonna
Calm
in the video edits I'm gonna actually put some like After Effects on there to make them look
The
super
muscles,
jacked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make him
That'll
swole.
work.
Make him swole.
If I need to pay somebody $10,000 to make me
racks.
look good in a debate, just
Ooh.
don't even do it. I want it to die out.
Even good.
Not good, strong.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Mind you,
Strong.
not make him look correct. Not make him look accurate. Not make him look scholarly or academic. Make him look buff.
It says use
That's what we need.
anything that helps.
Make him look like he got the gains. That's what we need.
It says use anything.
Anything.
Awkward silence, baffled
Anything.
reaction.
Christian's
number one,
looking confused.
Christian's looking confused. Yeah. Christian's got to look confused, fumbling, make use of all that kind of stuff because we guys know we're the grifters. Definitely not these guys, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Rule number one,
this
blur
guy
all the
put a
women.
Ford. Oh my god.
Blur all the women.
Blur them all. Yep. Rule number two, start strong. The first line should be the main claim. Do not slowly build up bad. So first, I would like to know, start good this way. Jesus still says this, blah, blah, blah. Rule three, use the reactions. They have to look confused, looking at each other, nervous, laugh. So basically, in other words, go through the debate and find clips that they're not even like
That don't
relevant
exist.
or
Yeah.
that don't exist. don't exist.
Like you have to
Hold on, it
understand, like
literally
man
said-
them. You have to understand, like this is not. Listen, Sneeko does this all the time. Sneeko has a one as well for 10K as well, where he does his clips. But he's a streamer. He's been doing this before his conversion. He's been doing this all the time, bro. I promise you, you will not find a single da'i, any person in the du'at sphere that has charged 10 racks, 10,000 big boys to clip. Okay, this is revolutionary. We've never seen this before. You have to understand.
Yeah.
I imagine this, yeah. IP, you don't know this information, okay? Imagine it's 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm getting ready. I've woken up, okay? I'm about to do my morning prayers, as we do, because Christians pray. Waking up, I'm about to do my morning prayers. I get a notification on my phone. It says, @Jerome Chukwumen. I'm like, what? What's Twitter doing disturbing my prayers? I open Twitter because I'm a weak man. I've opened Twitter. What I've seen is Uthman's paying people 10 racks to debate. I said, what? I scrolled in, and then the first thing I thought was, I have bills I need to pay. That's the first thing I thought.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie.
It literally says the reaction can be taken from a different moment.
It
I'm
does.
just sharing this because
Look,
Yeah.
look, right there, ladies.
it's Sheikh Uthman.
Listen, Uthran, bro, you are genuinely, honestly, Uthman, genuinely, you're the greatest human being I've ever met, I've witnessed, honestly. In 2026, in the big 2-6, you're the MVP, honestly. You're top 5 human beings. I promise you.
The reactions can be taken from different moments because we don't want actual context. And then my favorite line is right below that. Our goal is to fully control the narrative.
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh! Can they?
Amen.
Can just guys, Muslims, just admit you're propaganda artists. This is you accidentally leak part of the Dawa script because you do this crap all the time. This is just the Dawa script. Take reactions from different moments, control the narrative, make our guys look strong no matter what. Don't even worry about those pesky things called facts. No. We need to control the narrative here and spin a story. This is what this is.
Here's the thing that you need to understand, people, as well, okay? Off camera, IP didn't know that this thing existed. I just want everyone to know that. He didn't know this existed. When he found out,
no
you see
clue.
how his face is right now? His face went red. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. Because how dumb are you to put this public. This never leaves the group chat. This is never supposed to leave. The dawah, we have dawah people. Remember the group chat when there were 70 da'is in one group chat and they were passing messages around to hide Muhammad Hijab's Messiah marriage. And the man then were like, oh, we're gonna spin a story and we're gonna make Aisha's life bad, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna ruin her dunya so then her akhirah will never be the same. They did that whole thing. That group chat got leaked. This is public. Chat, not only is he lying to you, he's proud of it.
Yeah.
Because he knows you won't care. Listen, look at this. The reaction can be taken from a different... This is like, when I said Bruce Almighty, for example, they will take out Bruce Almighty, put in Anita, and put Anita in the clip. And that's the new clip. That's the clip. It's nuts. And you can see... You name me a dawah person. You know what? I'm done with this. You name me a dawah person that won a debate and then had to pay 10K to control the narrative. You name me that person.
Notice now he's telling them what he wants. Okay, so start immediately with Sheikh Uthman saying this, then show this, then end with 4 times Jesus continually, then show their confusion and silence. Like he's like literally like telling you what he wants to happen. Yeah. Which didn't happen in the debate. Like there wasn't silence. You responded and debunked him every time. But no, we gotta cut from different places to pretend like they were silent and couldn't answer this thing.
It's so bad for him because Muslims clip anything and everything. And if it was so bad for you that out of the 9 people that you debated, you still need to go out of your pocket 10 bands to try to get the community that clips absolutely everything to give you clips.
10 bands.
You understand? You lost. I tell everybody this. If you don't know how to take an L, you just take another one. That's all you do. When you keep trying to fight taking an L, you just need to accept it. Take it on the chin, bow out gracefully. That's what you got to do. This,
you think he has
now
grace?
It's worse. It's worse now.
He put up someone's rent for this. He spent his whole rent money on this. This is the problem. Like, I'm sorry, IP. Number 1, you're the GOAT for finding this. Number 1. Number 2, Oof. I'm talking to you now. Oof, listen to me. Yeah? You are not a sheikh. You're a charlatan. Wallahi billahi talai uqsum billah. You, my friend, you are a liar. 10 racks. Not even Muhammad Hijab would do this in the prime of his day. And he's got the biggest ego of them all. Brother, you're done. I'll be honest. Wallahi azim, you're done, bro. I can't believe this.
I don't have to do anything with Sig here, bro. He's just throwing all the shots.
It's a Honda Civic. He spent a Honda Civic. This paid for a Honda Civic. Sorry.
Oh my! Look at this. I did not read this until now. Final check before posting. Ask: does Sheikh Uthman look strong? Is the strongest claim at the start? Did we show their fumble reaction? Does the clip end strong? Are the women fully blurred? If the answer is no, don't post the clip. Reject it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just admit you guys don't care about the truth. I mean, come on. Uthman, come on. This is obvious propaganda. And you posted it for the public to see.
Yeah,
you think he cares about the public? You think he cares about the public?
Well, look at the thing, yes.
You are the king of the grift. When have grifters ever cared about the public? They don't care about the public. They care about the narrative. This is another hole in the narrative. This guy is running from all senses of account. The thing is about Uthman, he hates accountability. The Dawah Dash was supposed to be a meme, okay? It was supposed to be just when you run from an argument. He runs from responsibility. He runs from responsibility. This guy spent a Honda Civic on looking good. This guy spent a month's rent. That's life-changing money.
No,
he spent life-changing money. Bro, you give me 10 racks right now, I'm a different man.
Oh, man.
Wallahi.
Seriously.
My mom, not only my life different, my mom life different. I swear. I promise you we moving different, bro.
Eli, if I get 10 racks, I'm switching up on all my day ones. I promise you.
Bro, I'm
switching up on all my day ones.
That's 10 bands.
That's 10 racks. You know the funniest thing as well? When I saw this, I told you guys I was praying. I finished my prayers. I'm on the way to Leji.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Judas sold Jesus out for less. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's 10 bands, bro.
Wow.
That's 10 bands. Oh my days, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, people have done worse for less, bro.
Exactly. They've done worse for less.
You know the funniest thing as well, Elijah, yeah? Before IP goes to his thing, sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. I called my mom. No, I'm this is real story. I was like this. Hello? Mama, good morning. How are you? I'm fine. Mama, I just need to ask you something. What do you want to ask me? So did you check the link that I just sent you? I've checked the link. Have you started? That's what she said. Have you started clipping? Have you started clipping? I said, Mom, I can't lie. They need me to be Muslim first. I can't do that. I don't care what you have to do. Just do it. Just do it. I said, Mom, please. I didn't go to university to start clipping. And
That's amazing.
No, I love my mum, man. She's like, how dare they? Because she was shocked. She's Nigerian. She's never heard of people control the narrative. She looked at the clip. She said, propaganda. That's the word she used. She said,
Yeah, well,
propaganda,
it is.
and then called it a day. It is.
That's literally what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's literally what they do. It's insane. I can't believe it. But we're going to review some of the debate. We're waiting for Godlogic to show up. He's finishing up his stream, and he'll join us here in a minute. I'll take these super chats here. Thank you, Randy, for gifting 5 Inspiring Philosophy memberships. You a little short of 10,000, but I forgive you. And he also said to 430 for the like button, subscribe, and notification buttons. That's right, everybody. Don't 430 for your wife, but 430 for the like button for sure.
Unless
Everyone needs the 430 for the like button. Okay, that's what we do here. We got some jewels. We got 10,000 jewels, which I think is $10. We've got 10 jewels, which I think is a penny. There's also a penny. That's 2 pennies. This is another penny.
Oh, is that how that works? Now I know.
I think it's 10.
I still have no clue how it works.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
I
Thanks
think.
for the 5 gifted.
Yeah, thank you, Jack. Another loyal, faithful member, and thank you for the 100 jewels. That is a buck. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to these super chats in a bit because Bruce Almighty did come up in the debate. Yes, I'm convinced Islamic apologetics is just saying anything at this point. That was sick. That was a wild moment, man. I was like, I cannot believe that.
Don't spoil. Wait, don't spoil
Oh,
it because
I'm
I
not
watched,
saying
bro. I'm sorry. I watched like 15 minutes of this, and I was
Oh,
just
you
like,
don't
nah, I'm
know.
done. Nah,
You don't
no,
know.
I can't. Sig, you don't understand. Watching Dawa, it takes years. I joined IP almost 2 years ago now, I think, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My hair started graying this year.
That's not
Because of-
no, don't do that. Don't attribute. Don't allow doubt to take years off your life, bro. It's not worth it, bro. Like,
No. This I don't know what it is. Stupidity feels like a threat to me. Like I am ready to fight. I go into a fight or flight mode when stupidity comes my way. When Mike first dragged me into this, I literally said I would rather believe these people are intentionally lying to me than think they're really this stupid. Evil people are predictable. Stupid people are not.
Yeah. Man, that's fact.
Yes, that's true.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You never like
Bro,
every
that's
day
fact.
Dawa gets dumber. I'm like, I never like this has been there's so much that has happened this week, like with Maloink and Libiano fighting and like releasing private information.
You know what the
finding out
funniest
that
thing?
finding out that Junior and Libiano went on a vacation together in Cancun.
They went to Cancun.
Yes.
I thought they went to Turks and Caicos.
According to Maloink, yes, that's what happened. They went on a vacation
wow.
together.
Oh,
That's what
I
he
thought
said.
they went to Turks and Caicos. That's what I thought they went.
I'm just going on what he said. But
I
this
didn't
is
know that they was going on vacation. Yeah.
They said, mind you, they said that we're grifters. When have you seen me on
Listen.
holiday, Ak? When have
Listen,
you seen me on holiday?
this has been a crazy week. So much has happened. And I was like,
Mm.
what do we review? Do we review Jake Broncatello crashing out last night and losing his debate to David Wood? Do we review all the grifting stuff? How about Aya getting attacked by all the Muslims that happened like a week ago?
Yeah, that's mad, by
but
the
this
way.
one
I'm missing everything.
so
Yeah,
much
they
is,
said they
like,
made AIs, bro. They're making AI corn of Dawa gal.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
dark.
what
So
happened
much
with
has
what happened with
happened.
Jake and David Wood? Just explain it to me real
Dude.
quick.
All right, my goodness. Okay, so I debated Captain Desariac the night before on does the Bible allow polygamy. Crushed him. He had no idea what to do with Leviticus 18:18 and had to just make stuff up on the spot.
Okay.
Pretty bad. The next night, David and Jake had 2 debates. Is the Bible immoral? Is the Quran immoral? Jake spent his entire debate on is the Quran immoral? An ad hominem. It was just an ad hominem. David, you're evil. You did evil things, so you're not being consistent when you attack the Quran. Who cares? That doesn't prove at all the Quran is not immoral.
No one cares, bro.
The whole thing was he's a philosophy guy, and his whole argument was an ad hominem for like 2 hours. Like, this is so stupid and pathetic.
He's not a philosophy guy. He found a gap in the market, bro.
And then on top of that, you guys, all 10 Christians debated Sheikh Uthman. That was in shambles. It's been what a wow.
Yeah, it's bad for that. And that's what Jerome put me on game. It's just like their religion is not strong enough to stand on its own. Like, we can go our entire careers doing this, never speaking about Islam, because Christianity has so much depth and richness to it.
Yes.
Islam cannot stand alone.
Elijah, I was
what did I do on this channel for like 10 years before I talked about Islam?
Just speaking about Christianity. Yeah. Literally just speaking about Christianity.
Literally, bro. None of us were doing Islamic stuff, bro. We were all just chilling, doing streams. You know, the crazy thing is, like, here's the thing that, and this is a claim, and see, people can debunk this. And by the way, by their attempt to debunk this, they won't be able to show this. Their religion is purely reactive. They do not have a proactive religion. Their religion is purely. The very concept of the Asbab al-Nuzul demonstrates this, by the way. Allah only reveals things when something happens that the community has to respond to. So we have a mixture of this in Christianity, where there are sometimes God responds to necessities with prophecies. And then there's times where God just builds foundational theology, like the deity of Christ, like the Trinity, like other doctrines that stand on their own without the needs of the influences of other ideologies or the arguments thereof. You would have the Trinity, like in terms of theological revelation, you would have the doctrine of the Trinity without Athanasius existing, right? Like, he doesn't have to exist for the Trinity to be something taught by the church or to be taught by Christians, okay? Islam needs the people of the book to exist because Islam is responding to their errors.
Yep.
That's their entire shtick. Their entire shtick is reacting to bad things.
The Quran is obsessed with us. Speaking of clips, by the way, we do have a clip channel. We've been posting a ton of clips now to it. So subscribe to IP Stream Clips. Yes, that's the image. I didn't choose it. Matt chose it. That was that was my day. That was when Maloink realized I was a real estate mogul tycoon, and so I came out and just confessed. And that was the outfit I wore. So, but yeah, I put the link in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to that. Anyway, I want to get to this debate. Let's stop yapping.
Let's do it.
I want to, because my goodness, this was intense. It's already almost got 500,000 views. So good on you guys.
Oh, really?
So,
500,000.
So,
yeah, Eli, that's why you're doing it in all caps.
Listen. Let me just say, Sig, you cooked him. I don't care what anybody says. The Muslims are going to make excuses and lie like they do, but you cooked him. They know you cooked him, and that's why they're in panic. But Elijah, what did you do to that man?
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Bruh,
what did you do?
I was so like genuinely aggravated with the way that he was weaseling around. I knew that we're only running one argument and you're not escaping. That was I was so dead focused on we're running one argument. And it's not, I don't need to jump around from nope. We're gonna stay right here. I'm not answering anything else. We're staying right here. I was so aggravated with him. It makes me mad that the way that Dan feels about stupidity, when people just like openly blaspheme my Lord, and they try to convince other people. Some people just do it out of ignorance, right? And I'll try to have grace for that person. But for people who just do it and they try to get people on board, it enrages me. That was the thing that got me on Libianos. Like, I was literally just sitting at work like, I can't let him keep doing this. Like,
yeah.
It just got to me one day.
Is that what you young folks call being gangsta?
Oh my god.
yo, he's gonna do this all stream, bro. He's gonna do this all stream.
I'm just trying to talk.
Dude,
like the
you have
kids
no
do
clue.
now.
You have no clue. The way Mike talks about Tim and I sometimes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I say nothing racist, Stan.
You don't
Make
say
that sound like I
anything.
say racist.
I ain't
Mike
saying
doesn't say
I ain't
racist
saying
things.
nothing racist, bro. I ain't saying nothing, man. Nobody doing
Mike doesn't say racist things.
It's only racist if
Listen.
it's wrong.
I'm not saying I'm racist, but they are fine young gentlemen. Okay,
That's great.
Pause.
I told you it wasn't racist. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, let's get into this.
Oh man, I can't protect
anyway,
you, Mike.
Let's play this video. Let's stop horsing around, you young whippersnappers. Anyway,
Whippersnappers is
And we
crazy.
already know the
shut up! I'm playing the video.
prompt, but if you do want to say it again, please
It's up
feel
to
free to
Elijah
do so.
if you want.
You
to.
could say it just
Okay.
to.
Should we start? Or are we
Let's
waiting for
go.
somebody? Okay.
It's all on you.
Jesus is not Almighty God according to the Bible.
Okay, you agree that according to the Bible, Yahweh is the Almighty God?
I believe that is one of the names used for God in the Bible. But again, as you have seen in the Bible, names are used differently. Even Baal was referenced once, and then it was taken not as the names of God.
Is Yahweh the name
It's
of the
one of the
Almighty
names that's
God?
used, yes.
Okay, can you open up to Psalm 83:18?
And that they may know that you, whose name alone is the Lord, are the Most High over all the earth.
That Lord is in all caps, right?
It is.
And you know what it means when the Lord is in all caps?
Again, I don't think the original Bible is written in caps. So
No, it's not. That's why in
shut
the
up.
English they
God,
make sure that
dude,
we're able to
what?
identify what's there in the Hebrew.
This is what I hate about Uthman.
Already,
He just has to like throw these comments in that have nothing to do with answering the question, just to like obscure things or puff up his knowledge. I'm like, what?
The original prompt that was given to us was Jesus is not God in the Bible. And then when we pull up, the prompt has been changed to Jesus is not the Almighty God.
Mighty God.
So like I was like, okay, maybe I'll just run like 1 Timothy 6:16. Because I'm thinking like even if I go 10th, like I'm gonna need to run an argument that everybody else hasn't ran. Right. So I'm thinking, okay, we just need to show that Jesus is God. But then he's like, no, even if he's called God, it doesn't mean that he's the Almighty God. And as you guys know, that changes the way that you have to argue when they're sitting here saying that, oh, not just Jesus is God, but Jesus is not the Almighty God. So I was like, okay, once he did that, I was like, all right, I had some wicked places that I was gonna take him. If it was the first prompt, oh my goodness, it was gonna be wicked. But glory be to God, this worked out the way that it did.
And I just have a question, Elijah. Is that man behind you threatening you? Is he jump you or something? I'm a little concerned the way he's looking at you.
Man,
you okay? Who is that young fella?
So I'm not gonna lie to you. These cameras made you look good, and right on the side of me, it was these big monitors that showed you what you looked like. And Jerome couldn't stop looking at himself. He was like,
bro, I can't lie. I look leng, bro.
He was glazing.
I look too leng. I'll be honest, I look too leng, bro. Because I had a fresh trim as well. My haircut looked fire, bro. I was like, bro.
Yeah, he was like, man. He
My
had to look at
gosh.
every 3 seconds. He looks like, I still look good.
I
Man.
still look good, bro. You still good. Like,
Man.
All right. We'll see if Godlogic shows up now because the stream finally ended 40 minutes late. Anyway, back to the video.
Hebrew. So do you know what it means when the Lord is in all caps?
I would
he's reading it.
assume that's a reference to being God.
Well, specifically in the Hebrew, it's the divine name, Yahweh.
Okay.
So it says that you alone, whose name is Yahweh, is the Most High God, right?
Okay.
So Yahweh alone is the Most High God, right?
According to this verse, yes.
Okay, cool. So now can we go to Jeremiah 23, verse 5-6? You understand that Jesus is the Messiah.
I do believe he is the Messiah, yes.
Yeah, okay. And he's specifically the Messiah, and the Messiah comes
Jeremiah
from David. 23, verse 5 and 6.
23, 5.
And 6.
Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, on all caps, that I will raise to David a branch of the righteousness. A king shall reign and prosper and execute judgment, and the righteous in the earth.
Okay.
Hold up, Godlogic's here. We missed you, man.
What up, bro?
We were getting Avery, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, Avery. There's a lot of black people in here. I just want to warn you. I didn't know if you noticed, but I just wanted to let you know.
I came in here and I saw 3 before I popped in. I saw 3 black people.
Yeah.
Dan was the only one who looked different.
Yeah.
Wait, there's another one. Where?
Yes.
Where?
King of Grift.
Oh crap! The black king of grift is here.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
everyone keep an eye
man.
out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Anyway,
how far did y'all get?
Well, we just started to review Elijah because Sig can't shut up. He's been going off a lot of comedy rants and he's been making everyone laugh. So we've been doing that for a little bit.
That is Sig. Sig does not know how to quiet down.
But we did. We had to show everybody. I don't know. Did you see this? Sheikh Uthman asking for giving away $10,000 to clip this. Did you see this?
I did not.
What? Logic. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Logic. Listen.
It gets
Logic.
worse.
It does get worse.
It gets worse.
I want to see Logic's reaction here.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me explain. Okay, so he's 10,000 budget for Muslims to clip, but if you scroll to the bottom here, Logic, it says guidelines. And if you click on guidelines, then things get a little crazy. So here are the guidelines. Top thing, make Sheikh Uthman look strong.
Wait.
Wait, you're not sharing right now.
The screen is gone. Is this
There we go.
for real?
This is
Yes.
Yeah, it's real.
This is the guidelines. Make Sheikh Uthman look strong. Hold up.
You get
It
worse.
gets worse.
anything that helps.
Wait. Strong statements, strong answers, Bible-proof questions they cannot answer. Christians fumbling. Christians looking confused.
Oh, it gets worse.
Babylon
It gets
reactions.
worse.
Oh my
First of all,
gosh.
blur all the
What?
women. Yes.
Wait.
Start strong.
Go back to the last one. Sheikh Uthman staying calm while they interrupt.
Hold on. I got to show you the best part now. If you go down
it's not even
here,
the best part.
you roll 3. Use their reactions. Good reactions. Looking confused. Looking at each other. Nervous laughter. Going quiet. Fumbling their words. Checking the Bible. Interrupting instead of answering. Changing the topic. Looking shocked or annoyed. All caps. Show them throughout the video for engagement. Start with spleen screening if they are talking first. And here it is. The reaction can be different to be taken from a different moment.
What?
Our goal is to fully control the narrative.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's basically saying
West,
you
West,
can
West,
lie
West.
and take the clips out of context to make him look as good as possible. Sorry, as strong as possible.
So this is Sheikh Uthman's actual. How do we know this is Sheikh Uthman?
So here's the thing about this, right? So the person that does this, there is a person that specifically clips a bunch of big, like, major channels, and he has clipped a person that usually works with Uthman as well. So I think he set up a campaign for Uthman as well. However, the point of this specific thing is that Uthman, there's 2 narratives here. Either Uthman did it himself, which means he ponied up $10,000 of his own money to run clips to narrative control. Or that Uthman did so bad that someone had to pay $10,000 of their own money and pony that up to save Uthman from looking bad and control the narrative fully. Either way, it's cooked. So it's either that Uthman is trying to save his own skin or the Ummah is trying to save his own skin. There's no in between.
Wow. The reaction can be taken
From a
different moment. Yeah.
Our goal is to fully, they tell you straight out, our goal
They tell you
to fully control the narrative here. Well, look, guys, look, here it is. This is what we're doing now. It is what it is. Y'all in or out? Who want the 10K? Sign me up. Hey, Sheikh, I got you, man. I got you. Hey, sign me up.
Don't worry, bro. Listen.
Application in, man. Because we're besties, so I know the good moments. I know when Sheikh looks strong and he looks like he has command, especially when he named Almighty Bruce as an evidence against the deity of Christ.
I said that was strong. That was
strong. He was so strong, bro.
Yeah,
he's also directing. Strong. He's also saying, listen, here's what you want to start with, then show this, then end with this, and then show their confused or silent reaction.
That can be taken from a different moment.
From a different moment. Absolutely. Yeah. What they should do is, like, someone should really just be like, it could be like Logic and Sheikh Uthman, and then it just cuts to vocab in the middle, looking confused, and then it cuts back to Elijah. And it's like, well, I mean, if people are this dumb, they're going to fall for that. I mean, like, if you're this dumb, why not just
my face probably gonna be all over because I was sitting behind them making the craziest face.
You? What about me? I'm over there doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
They gonna really
You
get
was
me.
you were just doing thumbnail faces. That's the whole thing you were doing. You're just doing thumbnail faces.
Oh,
They're
man.
gonna eat you alive, bro. Fuck. That's
Yeah, they're gonna put
10,000 pounds,
you-
bro.
Dang, man, sign me up, bro.
That's what they're doing. So yeah, welcome to Dollar. They're not even. This used to be a year ago. This would be something in a group chat. Now they're just whatever. We're out of options. Just put it out there. We need something.
Put it out
You
there.
don't
I
care,
need
bro.
somebody to pick this up, and they probably not even gonna pay 10K. They probably you'll actually. You know.
Yeah, so they actually bottomed this off. So they don't actually pay 10,000 to each person. They only pay the 10,000 is a pot, and they will pay you a maximum of 490. So people are gonna sell their souls for $500. So great for them.
Godlogic visibly shook by Uthman's question.
Visibly shook is crazy.
It's gonna be your reaction to him saying that, like, you could attribute
give it a
different names
shot,
now. Yeah. You could be like,
Godlogic,
what?
they're paying people's rent to do this. They're paying like that's a good month. That's a good month of rent.
Oh, yes, it is.
They're
Yes, it
paying
is.
rent for that. People are paying Toyota Auris hybrids to make themselves look good. What are we doing? You don't understand?
Wow.
So anyway, let's get back to Elijah actually cooking him, and he was going over Jeremiah 23, specifically this section here where we talk about the Messiah coming, and the name of the Messiah will be the Lord is our righteousness. So back to Elijah, because this is interesting.
Can we stop there real quick?
Sure.
So you understand that this is speaking about the Messiah. The Messiah, all throughout the scriptures, is named the righteous king that comes from David. You understand that, right?
Okay, so I do want to understand something here then. So the Lord here, Yahweh, is not the one that's coming. He's the one speaking.
So, yeah, Yahweh is
Okay,
speaking.
so Yahweh is speaking.
Yeah, Yahweh is
Saying
speaking.
that I will raise, God will raise to David a branch of righteousness.
And that's the Messiah,
A
right?
king shall reign and prosper
Okay.
and execute judgment and righteousness on earth.
Okay, and that's the Messiah, right?
Who is that referring to?
The Messiah.
Okay.
David, the righteous branch of David, is going to be a king and execute judgment in the land. That's the Messiah.
Okay, but
Okay.
again, according to Jewish scholars who study this,
This is the
this
Messiah.
is not a reference to Jesus.
This
because he
that
did
doesn't
not-
right now. You believe that Jesus is the Messiah. They don't believe that a Messiah is here. I'm not here arguing a Jew.
But the Jews didn't say it was the Messiah, so therefore it doesn't matter.
The amount of times that
No, that's not how he said
appeal
it.
to Jews it's remarkable to me. Like,
But-
it's so ridiculous.
Except
Elijah,
the Jews,
you need to
accepted
understand that,
Jesus
you know-
as the Messiah, right?
Yeah, then those aren't real ones. Now, like, bring up a messianic Jew all of a sudden. Why are you bringing them up? I'm here arguing somebody who knows that Jesus is the Messiah. What the Jews do say about this verse is that this verse is a messianic prophecy. They don't know who their Messiah is. So that's not what we're talking about right now. This verse,
Good job.
even according to the Jews,
Sig, stop glazing yourself in the camera and the TV over there. Look at you. Looking at you again, glazing.
Bro's
on
just
yourself.
flirting with himself right now.
Bro, it ain't
looking
my
over.
fault I'm beautiful, bro. It ain't my fault I'm beautiful, man. Can't stop.
is speaking about the Messiah. Okay,
Are you done?
yeah, I'm
Can I
done.
speak?
It's okay.
Well,
This is healthy. This is good.
We're getting there. So this verse is speaking about the Messiah. Yahweh is saying, I will raise up for David a righteous branch. He will reign as king and deal wisely and execute justice and righteousness in the land. Speaking about the Messiah, he makes it very clear. Can you read verse 6?
Okay. In his days, Judah will be saved and Israel will dwell safely. Now that is his name by which he will be called.
Bro, he can't
Which
read,
is?
bro. I'm sorry.
The Lord
can't
of
read.
righteousness.
Is that Lord in all caps?
It is. And
So-
righteousness also. I don't know why.
Yeah, because that name specifically that's attributed to that person is Yahweh, which we don't see that happen anywhere else. Because as Psalm 83:18 says, Yahweh alone is the most high. This just called the Messiah the most high. You know that Jesus is the Messiah. So very clearly in the Bible, Jesus is the most high.
Good. You done?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Go ahead.
So first thing, my belief in Messiah, in the Messiah, is that he's not God. So if you're
Who
asking me,
cares?
That doesn't
I-
matter.
please.
Hold on. Let
Thank
him
you so
finish.
much. Yeah, because you kept asking me, you believe this, so I'm just explaining my belief. Then
That's
my
fair.
belief is not based on this. Okay, my belief is based on the Quran, and that tells us that he is a Messiah, but he's a slave of God. He's not God himself. Okay.
And
Secondly, here it has some statements that Judah will be saved and Israel will dwell in safety. that never happened in the lifetime of Jesus that I know of on earth, even according to Christian or Jewish scholars. That's why Jewish scholars who study these texts have said Jesus does not fit this Messiah, right? Thirdly, which I would like to make a point that you said in caps, even
did he just make an argument against Islam that Jesus is not the Messiah?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
But
what
you
I
don't
mean
understand,
about the
IP.
stupidity aging me so much.
This is what Dawa does to your brain.
This is Islam, man.
This is Islam, man.
our righteousness is all in caps. And this qualifies the Lord, our righteousness, altogether. Very interestingly. If you believe that this Messiah is God and he was sent by God, then even by your own admission, you have two gods.
His face.
That's Bron game 6, bro. You see his face. That's
This is
Bron
why I
game
can't
6.
do these debates. This is why I
Look at
can't do these
both- look at both
debates.
of
I
y'all
literally would just, I
Look
would have
at-
just screamed at him.
Look at
I would have
Sid's
just
Look at
been
my
like, you are
face.
stupid.
No, you don't understand, yeah. Let me listen. That genuinely was how I felt. Because when I heard,
Yeah.
like, you know, when you hear some things, yeah, like, there are certain, like, it's just when he's talking, it's just like he's just talking, and bro, like the smell, bro, like it's just he's saying things, and it's nasty to the ears. So you know something that's so bad that you can smell it.
Yeah,
like you hear something so bad you can smell it. That's how I felt. I've just seen that, and I just went like, bro, I couldn't.
He was just
I
saying
mean-
stuff, IP.
in a sense, he admitted that Jesus is God. There's
Yeah,
two
no,
gods. Okay, well,
He made 3 points, and none of them had anything to do to refute your argument and had nothing to do with the original prompt. He went from Jesus is not God in the Bible to I don't believe that because I believe in the Quran. What else did he do? The Jews don't believe this, and also Jesus didn't actually fulfill this prophecy. What are we doing? What is like? I hear my echo because I'm yelling so loud. Sorry, I'll chill out.
No, so can you read the prompt again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Jesus is not Almighty God according to the Bible.
Okay, so according to the Bible, where it says that Yahweh alone is the Most High God, and it says that the Messiah who's being spoken about here is Yahweh, then according to the Bible, the Messiah is the Most High God, right?
Okay. Let me read the prompt
That's
again
it,
for
that's
you.
it, yes or no?
Let me finish.
hold on.
You just read it once.
No, because
The word's not going to change when you read it again
then why'd you ask me to read again?
because you got off
so
topic.
because you didn't answer. You don't. It's, oh my gosh! It's like because Sheikh Uthman, you didn't answer his argument. You're going way off topic. In 1 second, you're arguing. Well, you know, the Jews don't believe that this is the Jesus the Messiah, and I'm going to make an argument against that. Agree with the Jews, and then I'm going to go over here and make an argument that that would mean that he is God, but it'd be two gods. It's like, oh my gosh, he doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
This is full court pressure by you, by the way. Eli, this is full court pressure.
Let
You're
me-
doing well.
No, I'm not off topic. In
You
fact,
start
I'm
talking
on-
about your-
Again, now you're interrupting
We're,
me.
we're
After I
either
let
going
you
to flow
speak.
to the Quran or we're going to dive into the text. I think you
We're-
guys need to
we're-
really
we're gonna
figure
I
this
can't
out.
to the
the
prompt
reason-
if you don't mind.
The reason as to why
Jesus
I
is
brought-
not Almighty
Okay.
God according to the Bible. This in no way, shape, or form mentions the word of Jesus or that this is Jesus himself. That's why here it is your belief set that this reference is to Jesus, not the verses in the Bible.
Is Jesus the Messiah?
Right. We went in the
I already
messianic,
explained that
thought process of
Yes.
this. So go ahead and elaborate on that because I know where you want to go with that.
Yeah. So here, as a matter of fact, let's go to Luke 24 verses 44 on, because you understand that the Greek word for Messiah is Christ. So if we see that Jesus calls himself the Christ, and this is a messianic prophecy, then you see that Jesus recognizes himself as the Messiah. So let's go to Luke chapter 24, and we can start at verse 44, I believe.
24 what?
Bro, we can start at verse 44.
24:44?
Yeah, I believe so.
Then he said to them, "These are the words which I spoke to you while I was still with you, and that all things must be fulfilled which were written in the laws of Moses and the prophets and the Psalms concerning me."
Keep going. We can stop at verse 46.
And he opened the understanding that they might comprehend the scripture. Then he said to them, "Thus it is written, and thus it was necessary for the Christ to suffer and to rise from the death of the third day, and that
From the death
repentance
of the third day.
and remission of sins should be
Bro,
preached
wait, hey,
by
IP,
his
can you
name
pause this,
to
please?
all
I need
nations,
to say
beginning-
something because I think he can't
Death
read,
of the
bro.
third
I'm
day.
sorry, he can't read.
That third day
No.
was killing. It was that
On
third
the,
day
on
was
the
killing, bro.
third day, like, bro, you're a sheikh and you can't read.
No.
That was the most annoying part of the entire discussion. Like, Godlogic, I didn't get to tell you this. That was the most annoying part of this entire like day. The fact that he calls himself Sheikh Uthman, a scholar. Imagine being a scholar that can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't physically read words on a page in the language that you were born speaking. Like
Dragging a
this
finger across
bro.
the page.
Literally, he was
come
like, it
on,
was like
bro.
this. He was like the Jesus. He wrote on the he wrote on sorry
On the
uh,
B-blade.
on the bus box. He wrote on. They said third day. Yeah, on the third
On the
day.
third day.
On the died on the death. He died the death in the beginning. In the let me can I try again? Sorry. In the beginning. This is what he's doing, bro. I can't do it.
I would call this racist, but you're not white, so I'll allow it. Right, let's continue on.
beginning at Jerusalem, and you are witness
You can
to
stop.
these
You can
things.
stop there.
Okay.
You just started. So congratulations, you just started preaching the gospel. That's beautiful. So
I like this little.
so you
trick
see
here.
that Jesus clarifies and says that he is the Christ, right? Which is the Messiah, right?
I mean, I'm letting you speak. Is
Yeah,
there-
that's
is there
a yes or
question?
no.
I think
yes.
he's asking
Okay.
if you agree.
He
I-
says that he's the Christ, right?
I do agree that he claims to be the Messiah here.
Okay.
Yes.
And in Jeremiah 23, this is a messianic prophecy. So Jesus is identifying himself as the Messiah. And in Jeremiah 23, does it say that the Messiah's name is Yahweh? Yes or no?
I don't see the Greek here, but I see the Lord. Yes.
You could pull up the Hebrew. I could
Okay,
pull it up for
gotcha.
you.
Okay.
You want me
so-
to?
No. I have a question about this first, though.
Does this okay? Can you answer mine first, though?
Sure. I'll concede
Does
you that.
Jeremiah, you'll concede that?
Yes.
So okay, cool. Then it's
Go ahead.
done.
It's not done. Let me explain why. First thing.
There's Ron.
Bro, we could go-
talking-
who's
yeah,
next?
I got you.
Who's next?
Now you just want to
Yeah,
run.
who's next?
That's great.
That was the best thing ever. That was the best thing ever. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, let's just go look at the verse here. Now, I have a slide I made for this specific thing. So if you go here, it says, behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will raise up for David a righteous branch, and he let me read it like Sheikh Uthman. And he shall reign as king and be wise, and shall execute justice and righteousness in the land. All right, this is clear about the Messiah. And then it says, and his name, and this is the name by which he will be called, the Lord is our righteousness. Now you'd be going, well, what's going on there? It doesn't actually say the Lord is our righteousness in Hebrew. It's two words. It's Yahweh, and is it what is it? Raka? Is that how you would
Zakinu.
say it?
Zakinu.
Oh, sorry.
Yahweh
I'm thinking of a
Zakinu.
different word. Tikinu, yeah. So now what happens in the Bible is kind of interesting because there are theophonic names, but it's always, it's like Elijah, Zedekiah. In fact, Zedekiah would be the name for our Lord, for the Lord is righteous. So why is he not just calling him that? Only in the Bible does Yahweh have those compound names. Let me show you some examples. So Yahweh Raka, that's what I was thinking. Yahweh heals in Exodus 15:26. You have Yahweh Mikadesh. Yahweh sanctifies. Yahweh Sabaoth. Probably butchering these. Yahweh of hosts. But then you also have this weird name of the Messiah. Yahweh is our righteousness. So that's a very weird thing. This is the only time, and I was looking on the plane getting back home today. This seems to be the only time an individual is given a name like this. Typically, if you have a theophonic name, it's like, Eliyahu or something like that.
Yeah.
Or, it's like at the end or the beginning of a name, and it's just part of the name Yahweh. But here you have a name, a compound name, that would typically show up for something that is only for Yahweh, and it's saying that is the name of the Messiah. What is the most obvious implication? This individual is also going to be Yahweh.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's crazy. And I've not confirmed this, but I am going to write to some scholars on your behalf, Elijah, and see what they think about this, because this is very interesting, and I want to look more into this for sure.
Oh yeah. You don't see this. That's why it's so That's why it's so amazing to see. Like, it literally tells you the name of this Messiah, and it goes in line with like the other passages, like in Isaiah 7 and Isaiah 9, where it calls this, messianic child the mighty God. And then, in Isaiah 10, it says that the mighty God is Yahweh. Same in Jeremiah, it says that Yahweh is the mighty God, right? But it's very obvious. It says, hey, this is his name. And then all these other places that you pulled up, yeah, these are all referring to Yahweh, or it's talking about a place where Yahweh did something, and this is speaking about the person specifically.
Well, these ones specifically are not about place names. These are specifically Yahweh, where he's like Yahweh. And so I went to those because Yahweh Jireh, for example, is a place name. Yahweh Nisi is a place name. So I tried to avoid those to show here we have names that would only, there's no one in the Bible named Yahweh Raha, Yahweh Nisi. Only Yahweh can have those names, or they'll call a place it is because that's where Yahweh did something.
Exactly.
But so this is a very peculiar thing. Why is Yahweh being called? Why is the Messiah being called Yahweh in Jeremiah 23? I as of now, I'm convinced, but I need to look more into it because I just want to get all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, because I was like, whoa, how have I missed that?
Yeah.
Remind me to send you some stuff, Mike, later on that.
Okay. Let's finish up your thing, because you're wrapping up here. This was amazing.
Funny, yeah.
Hey,
we're on a time crunch, right? Like,
if everybody rebuttal to
if you don't mind. Yes. So again,
rebuttal to his own concession. Go ahead, bro.
You want to run, you can run, bro. No problem. Go for it. Put somebody else.
You're on a time.
But if you don't mind,
you just said that
I don't want the meta.
Right,
okay,
go
ahead.
So here you're saying a king shall reign and prosper and execute judgment and righteousness on earth. This day Judah will be saved and Israel will dwell in safety. When did it happen? That happened in the lifetime of Jesus.
Is that talking about the Messiah?
Yeah, it is. This is where you quoted
and
from.
Jesus is the Messiah?
According to you, this is the reference, but these don't match.
So
your reference doesn't match.
You just conceded
that Jesus claimed to be a Messiah, but your reference doesn't match Jesus.
You just conceded that Jesus is the Messiah in Jeremiah 23. And you just conceded that the Messiah in Jeremiah 23 is Yahweh, and Yahweh alone is the Most High God. That's what you just did. So very clearly, according to the Bible, Jesus is God in the Bible. That's all that needs to be said. I think that's it. It was a good try.
I appreciate it.
Well, if you want to make a final statement, and or because that sounded like your final statement, correct? Okay, so if I can have quiet in the room, please. We are still doing this.
That was a beautiful way to end it. You're just like, it's over. It is. And you're right. You admitted the Messiah as Yahweh. My goodness. That was amazing.
If you would like to make a final statement.
You asked me a question and I answered it. But when I asked you a question, you just ran from it. I told you in this verse that you're trying to tie with Jesus, there is a qualifier that these days Judah will be saved and Israel will dwell in safety and so on, that are not there. And when I asked you that, you didn't even answer. You just ran from it. So this reference being Jesus, whether the New Testament claims Jesus is that Messiah or not, is very different from saying that this fits Jesus. It doesn't. And you didn't answer that. So nice try. Have a nice day.
Yeah. So
thank you, gentlemen. Well done.
That wasn't even a response.
That was just a big nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
How about I disprove that Jesus is the Messiah? That's what he was trying to go into.
Yeah,
how about none of these messianic prophecies fit Jesus? Like, bro, what are we doing, bro?
And it says Judah will be saved, Israel will dwell securely. Depends on what you mean by that. Yeah, we dwell securely in Christ and we have been saved in Christ. So how does Jesus not fulfill that? Sorry, that doesn't actually deal with the issue. Nice try, Uthman.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to we're gonna get to logics now, because do you guys know that Logic did so bad he got fact checked later?
Oh.
And I want Sig to comment on this when we get to there, because obviously this is the proof. This is the proof that he was making things up. How dare you, Godlogic? How dare you? What were you thinking?
Sorry, guys. All right, so I kind of want to take a little bit of a different angle. I want to do this in a way that relates to your theology.
What are you doing?
No, I can't stop thinking about the way that they edited it. That Logic pointed it out. It's like Sheikh Uthman gives this whole thing of reasons as to why he feels like Jesus is not God. And Sheikh Uthman didn't say any of that. So whoever edited this, obviously, he was
This is
working with
another
Sheikh
thing.
Uthman and just taking whatever reaction clips he wanted and just placing it there. But
This
it
is
makes it
something
look
that
like
actually-
Godlogic didn't respond to anything, which is hilarious.
Interesting.
Oh, this is the thing that I wanted to point out to you, IP, by the way. So the thing that Elijah's saying is true because I actually talked to Sean after this. And Sean,
all right, so just for the audience sake, real quick, there's a whole section here where Sheikh Uthman gives a bunch of reasons why Jesus isn't God. So your guys are saying he didn't actually do that.
No. This one.
Against Anita.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anita was the
intro
first one. The sister Anita, the curly haired chick, she was the first one who went up against Uthman. And so it was against her that because she asked him, what are some reasons why you say Jesus isn't God in the Bible? And that's when he went on his little monologue and gave those verses. So even in that segment, you can hear her, Anita, you can hear her saying, yeah. You can hear her saying that on the mic, but then it just switches to me. So he puts me first when I wasn't first, and then it looks like I didn't address what Uthman brought up when that never was brought up to me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Well, we already read the guidelines. They can take reactions from other places, so maybe that's all that's going on here.
For Logic,
you're gonna have to give Sean a cut now as well.
Anita addressed those things. Albie addressed those things, and then Logic goes after that. So he's like, all right, they already went through all of those arguments and disproving what Uthman was saying. So then Logic comes with his point.
So Avery, you weren't first.
I was third.
Oh my goodness. They put you up first because they're grifting.
Yes. So the Quran has names and titles of Allah that you would agree only apply to him. No creature, no angel, no prophet can claim these titles or else it would be what is called shirk or associating a partner with him. Just quickly, you agree with that?
That is incorrect.
It's incorrect?
It's incorrect.
Why would I?
So just because
do you want to get into Islamic Aqidah? Because that's off the prompt.
No, it's not. It's tying into the point.
Okay. So do you want me to explain that point then? Because you're incorrect on it.
So you're saying creatures can actually share in the names and titles of Allah?
Can I respond?
Please, it's a yes or no. Because
I'm not going to yes or no. If you're going to,
that's literally.
Ask a question, I'm going to respond.
It sounds like a line of logic that he's trying to run by. So if you're asking for a yes or no, you can do a yes and I have a clarifier.
Exactly.
And then if you want to get through your thought on the line of logic and then offer the clarifier.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a clarifier, which is that there are certain sifat that are only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like Ar-Rahman, that cannot be used for any of the creation. But there are sifat like Rahim, which can be used for creation. Allah is wudud, He is loving. That doesn't mean that the creation are not loving. Of course, the characters of Allah are unique to Him, but there are some that the humanity does share in as well. Allah is living. We are all living, but the way Allah is living is unique to Him. So your base point was incorrect, and I hope that clarification helps.
It's not, because I didn't.
What did he just say? This gobbledygook.
Why are you over there complaining, man? You don't enjoy his breakdown?
No, I did not.
That's crazy. It was very clear, very concise, very to the point, right? Y'all tripping?
No, man.
No,
that stuff's so
not
annoying.
At all. Didn't even deal with the issue.
Well, all I'm gonna say is keep Uthman's name out your mouth. I didn't ask about whether or not we share in his attributes, like, oh, I'm merciful, Allah's merciful, so yeah, we're both merciful. I didn't ask that. So for example, can someone be called Al-Rahim?
Again, for Rahim, if you put the can I speak?
No, because that's not what he asked you. Oh my goodness.
Looks like yeah. Okay, I got you.
He's scared of you, bro. Like he's like you just move a muscle and you're like,
yeah, logic. He
scratching. You're like scratch the back of your head. He's like, oh my gosh.
Avery, he might be more scared of you than Malik is scared of Elijah.
That might be the truth.
Yeah, no,
that might be the truth, man. Said 30 men.
Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman. That is unique to him. Nobody can be called, right? But even indefinite al can be used with certain characteristics. For example, al-wudud, the most loving. But the way that it applies to Allah is unique to him. But as you earlier said, that those are only for him, that is incorrect. Some are shared, not just that they are merciful, very merciful, but to the level of Rahman, no.
Okay, so I'm not asking if we can be merciful similar to how Allah is. He's just more merciful than us. I'm asking about his specific titles. So he's called Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim, Al-Wadud, meaning the most loving. Can any creature share these titles? I'm not saying, oh, Allah's loving, I'm also loving. Can I be called the most loving? Can I be called the most merciful? Can I be called the living one, which is one of his names? Can I be called any of these things? Can any prophet claim these things? Any angel?
There's your point. Okay. Again, certain ones, no. And that's why you have to understand the nuance here, because you don't understand Aqidah, right? Certain ones, no. Certain ones, yes. You can be the loving. Al-Wudud.
The most loving?
The most loving. Of course, you amongst
Give my red book.
Go for it. Yeah. Amongst, for example, if I said these are all my kids, but this one, he's Al-Wudud. He is the most loving of them, right? That can.
This is a sleight of hand, is what he's doing here.
Every time.
It's a total. He knows what's going on. He knows he's going to walk into this trap, and it's not even a trap. Like, you're just showing him what Islam teaches.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to go into it because he knows this is going to look bad. So he's trying to wiggle his way out of it. This is
that's the problem with these guys. Somehow, some way, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some good luck charm I have or something. But when I talk to these guys, they say the most outlandish, dumbest things when I ask them something super simple and obvious regarding Islam. And they'll say the opposite and the most outrageous thing to avoid what they might think is a trap coming. You know, so it's, I guess, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, you're damned if you answer this incorrectly, because now you're committing shirk or just now looking stupid, and damned if you answer it correctly, because now you're in logic's, genjutsu. So,
yeah, you think you're Obito, yeah.
Context. Notice. Let me. There you go. Right now. The clarification here is yes, even al can be used with certain things of the creation.
I am just loving the psychological warfare, dude. Like you're just sitting here like, and like this dude is just like he's having PTSD. He's like he's seeing you outside the masjid right now, Avery. Like
he did a domain expansion. The domain is his masjid like this. He did a domain expansion. The domain is the masjid. You put him in a zut jutsu, bro. That's the problem. You put him in a zut jutsu. You can't escape that one. Where's.
Laysa kamithlihi shay. That is his level is unique to him. But answer your question, yes. Even the infinite of al can be used.
Okay. So what you just did is you qualified. You said the most loving of my children.
Yes.
I didn't ask that. I'm not asking, can someone use these terms in qualification of certain things? I mean, in general, outright absolute. Can someone claim themselves to be, in general, the most loving al-wadud? Yes or no?
Once again, I'm gonna.
Yes or no, please.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
yes,
answer.
no, and
I would say yes and or no and.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes, insofar as I was going to say no.
Yes, that's how you would say that. Man, I like this moderator.
Yeah, I was about to say,
if
it wasn't for her, we would have never got any direct answers from Uthman. Never. If it wasn't for her, it would have been a lot of crying. Can I speak? Because if she wasn't there, I would have definitely interrupted him and hounded him to answer the question directly. But luckily, we had her to do it. So good stuff.
Nice.
Please do not interrupt.
I won't just answer straight away, please.
So again, that's why he's trying to run the line of logic, because that's where we're running into. But again, that's how he's trying to get to his point.
I get that.
So yes and or no and.
Yes and.
Okay.
So when we're talking about, for example, somebody being very loving, are you calling me mushrik here?
Yeah, you're.
Nobody gave you that authority. Thanks a lot. You're not a Muslim. You're not a Sheikh.
Whoa! Look at that logic. Ha! You got fact checked by Sean Mike Kelly, expert on Islam. This is not shirk. The Quran calls the Egyptian governor in chapter 12 Al-Azizi. Muhammad said to marry Al-Wadud, the most loving wife. So there, you see, it's not shirk, ladies and gentlemen, obviously. What were you thinking, Avery?
Well, what I was thinking is that number one, Uthman, because this isn't Mike Kelly's, this is Uthman's. This is his fact check. And for this dude to go in there and add this in here is absolutely incredible, because even Ibn Kathir, when he's breaking down the verse where the Egyptian governor is called Al-Aziz, he qualifies it and said this is Al-Aziz of the Egyptians, of the Egyptian authorities. That it's qualified in the text. Look at the wife, the fact check they give there. Al-Wadud, the most loving wife. So it's qualified? Oh, interesting. Why are you giving me qualifications when I'm asking for unqualified things? These names unqualified. You know? So
And,
very interesting.
Jai sent over a quote from Ibn Qayyim al-Jawazi.
Yep. But by the way, guys, hold on. Let's break this down. Ibn Qayyim, y'all, is a contemporary of Ibn Kathir. Both of them learned under Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah is like the head dog, head honcho, Sheikh of al-Azam. And then he had students, Ibn Qayyim, which IP is about to read, and Ibn Kathir was another student. So go ahead. What did Ibn Qayyim say?
So Ibn Qayyim said, amongst the names that a human being is forbidden from being named with are the names of the Lord, blessed and exalted is he. Thus, it is not permissible to use the names Al-Had, the one, Al-Samad, the eternal, absolute sovereign, Al-Khaliq, the creator, Razik, the provider. Likewise, the same applies to all the names exclusive to the Lord, blessed and exalted is he.
No. See, I can refer to these things. My wife can be all these things. Ain't that right, Eli?
Exactly.
Well,
right.
Your wife creates life, bro. She provider, bro. She provides.
My wife is the sustainer, the one. Isn't she the one?
She's the one.
She's the
She's
one,
the one.
Bringing a
Come
finger.
on.
She the one.
She's the one, bro.
Yep, it's kind of interesting. And that is in I'm gonna put this on the screen so you guys can just
read the title.
There's the title. There's a book reference there. I quickly entered it in from Jai because I forgot to do that earlier.
What's the book reference, IP? Can you read it for us?
No, I'm gonna butcher the crap out of that, man. Stop trying to get me in trouble.
Too fat. All my dudes be on com. All my dudes. Chapter 2.
Nice.
Is that right?
Page 125.
Yes. Mashallah. So there's the quote, just so we have it. I wanted to get that on the screen for everybody to see. Boom. I can do it in real time. Ha. Yep. So yeah, Jai sent that over.
Ibn Qayyim. Okay.
Yeah, Ibn Qayyim. So go. So yeah. Yep, that's definitely shirk, ladies and gentlemen. So we had to fact check the fact checkers here. It's definitely shirk.
Yep.
Sorry, Sheikh Uthman.
You don't know anything about Islam.
I'm a sheikh.
You're not a sheikh.
Out of the meta, let's get back to it.
Thank you. So please refrain from calling me a mushrik, because that's an
What?
insult.
That's
an
disbelief.
insult. Yeah,
How's that an insult?
I don't know what it means,
It's a
so.
disbelief. That's all.
He
Okay.
just called me a disbeliever in Islam. That is
Yes.
definitely an insult. Thank you
Okay.
so much. We don't need your takfir. Keep it to yourself. You don't know the wabit of the
I do. You're not a
He's
Muslim.
so
Oh,
pissed
wow,
off.
man.
He's so mad.
This any further?
He said he
He's
knows
so
the
angry.
dawabit of takfir. What are they?
You just committed shirk.
What are they?
You committed
What are
shirk.
the dawabit of takfir?
You can't commit shirk.
What
and be a
is the?
Muslim.
You do not know. You are ignorant
Can you
of
be
the
a Muslim and
dawabit.
commit
We
shirk?
are caught you right now.
Can you be a Muslim and commit shirk?
Yes. Yes, you can. You can.
Does, man.
Look at that face, bro.
That's a thumbnail, bro. That's a thumbnail, bro.
That is a thumbnail.
That's
First
a
of all,
thumbnail.
Elijah couldn't sit. Oh, here we go.
Left the Quran. You just left Islam. That's haram. You just left Islam. Now you a kafir. You just left Islam. No more takbir. Stuck for a lie. Why would you say that? Stuck for a lie. You know what you did. Stuck for a lie. Why would you do that? Stuck for a lie. You know
This
that was
is
stupid. You
a
just
wild timeline, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. You can commit shirk, ladies and gentlemen, and be a Muslim. And Muslims are saying he did good here.
Nice. Well, not on my live today.
Oh, good. Oh,
On
good.
my live stream today. On my live stream today, there was a bunch of Muslims saying, "Nah, he didn't do good. He should answer this way. He was playing games. Yada yada yada." Yeah. The Muslims know.
Oh, that face right there. That's a screenshot. We need to get you like there, like holding like the head of Sheikh Uthman or something. Because, man, that was a kill shot right there.
I
Oh.
couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, you are volunteering this stuff to me.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to go this way. I didn't. I wanted a 5-minute KO like Eli. That's what I wanted. But instead, he has to. He can't concede to nothing with me.
Nothing.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
He knows.
Let me sit down. Sit down. Somebody who does shirk, bi'udar al-jahl. What about that?
This is why I didn't want to do this.
Udar al-jahl. Go ahead. What is it?
No,
what is udar al-jahl?
It's okay, man.
What's udar al-jahl?
You can be a
You
Muslim
see the
and
ignorant?
commit shirk. You can associate partners with Allah. Okay. You go.
The panic has set in, ladies and gentlemen.
The two of you are done with your measuring tools. Maybe we can put them away. I guarantee you,
I'm ready to hear his answer.
It's not going to get us anywhere. We have a prompt. We have a debate. I'd love to get back.
He's
to
already
it.
gone off the prompt.
No, I didn't.
You
I'm right
did.
here. You're
Okay,
struggling.
now, once
with
again,
this.
I'm not struggling at all.
Okay.
Your ignorance when you said you're a sheikh and you said I'm doing shirk and I'm a mushrik, not understanding what dawabit takfir even, you don't even know what the word means. If a Muslim does shirk, but he's ignorant of it, he's forced by it, there are many dawabit that he would still remain a Muslim. These are called dawabit takfir, which you are ignorant
What if you do it by
of.
your own free will?
You are ignorant of dawabit takfir. That's why I said even if a Muslim does shirk, we don't say he's kafir, we don't say he's mushrik until those safeguards are put into place, which you are absolutely jahil of. So you do not know, you're not a sheikh, you do not know Islam. Now,
Okay, no, let me respond to that. Can I respond to that?
I would rather get out of the personal insults, preferably, and get back.
Yeah, this is all religious. This is all religious.
Okay, but it was all based off of some kind of
That's
insult
true.
that interrupted when he was trying to answer the yes and.
It was just a
okay. So I would
disclaimer.
love to get back to the original prompt if you gentlemen
Okay.
don't mind, because this personal insult stuff can go off screen somewhere else.
Can I reiterate that?
The question? Do you
Yeah.
need the question right?
I already answered
Yes,
it,
he
so
does.
I don't know why we're redoing it over and over.
Well,
again.
you were saying yes and then he said
So
something.
I can finish
and
with
then
yes and.
No, bro.
And
he
then
just
you were on a
Let
different.
me-
I can finish with yes and.
Re-ask the question. It had
Yes.
to do with the
with the titles of Allah. And he's saying, and so this is why I said this. This isn't a personal insult. If you, according to Islam, attribute the names and attributes and titles of Allah to any of his creatures, then you have committed shirk, you have associated a partner with him, and you are no longer a Muslim. Now,
There you go. They're in panic mode. You got to get fact checked again. The
Yeah.
Quran in chapter 28 calls Moses al-Kawai, the strongest, which is one of Allah's names. Muhammad is called Joseph al-Karim, which is also one of Allah's names. Is that true, ladies and gentlemen?
Nope. Which, by the way, guys, when you go to these verses, number one, it's not even Allah calling them this. These are other people referring to them as these things. So this isn't even the prophets or Allah affirming these titles for these people. These are when it talks about Joseph and Moses, it's the women and the pagan Egyptians that are referring to them as these things. Why are they appealing now to pagan references as their source of, well, it's not shirk because they said it. Okay, fine. So when Pharaoh in the Quran says, I am Allah, I'm God, well, it's not shirk to say you're God because Pharaoh did it.
Here's the thing. You know what's interesting with that logic as well? So before you guys get back to this is actually something I do need to say. When you've obviously pointed out the fact that this fact check was not Sean. It has to be made clear to everyone. Sean doesn't know anything about Islam. He's an atheist, so he doesn't really know anything about this kind of stuff. He just wanted to platform this. He's agnostic, sorry. But he just wants to platform these kinds of things. He wants to have these conversations. This was not even his suggestion. I asked him, I said, one more thing. I was seeing the fact checks. A good addition. Did you make them yourself or did Uthman provide them? And were we able to provide fact checks either? He said, Uthman provided, and we've never ever done this before.
Yo.
Wow.
This was specifically Uthman. You know what? By the way, I did ask.
Say that last part, I missed it. I got distracted by it.
Oh yeah, could I share my screen if that's okay, guys?
Yep.
I'll share my screen so that I can.
That's
I can show
wild. That's wild.
So
Yeah.
these are the screenshots.
Wow.
As you can see, this is from Sean's thing. Now, he says, one more thing. I was seeing the fact checks. A good addition. Did you make them yourself or did Uthman provide them? And were we able to provide fact checks either? Uthman provided. We've never done before in post. So then I was like, okay, that's weird. I see. Would it be safe to say that he asked to put those fact checks in? Also, was he okay with others providing their own fact checks? He said, yeah, I think he only did the one on Godlogic.
Ooh, wow.
Avery, I want you to
4K.
understand that in the saga of this, number one, he's paying 10K to make himself look better than you. Number two, he thinks that paying this 10K will make him not be caught in 4K. Number two. Number three, your saga with him over the past 6 years, which I will make a video on, over the past 6 years, has led him to be so insecure that he didn't fact check Elijah. He didn't fact check Anita. He didn't fact check Vocab. He didn't even fact check Abraham or Bell or even me. He fact checked you.
Yeah.
Because above everything, beyond everything, and underneath everything, it's always been you. He's always had a problem with you. He feels a certain type of way when he sees your ascent and his descent. He cannot for the life of him understand how he, the sheikh, the scholar, the authority on the matter, is having his opinion compared to someone that never went to university. He can't stand the fact that you are a sheikh, a proper sheikh, an English sheikh, that actually has the will of the people.
We need to.
And he doesn't.
We need to make a graphic of Logic is Goku fighting Frieza as Sheikh Uthman, and him going, "But you're not a scholar like me."
Somebody get on that, please.
Oh my, wait.
Somebody, please.
Can Frieza please call him a monkey?
No.
Somebody look at this. Somebody come.
Frieza, no, Mike. Frieza.
Somebody
calls the
come. Somebody come.
Saiyans
Somebody look at this.
Listen. I just want to apologize for racism. I just want to apologize to everyone watching.
Mike, why are you apologizing? You're black.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ain't no
Anyway.
what? That is crazy. Now, I don't get it. For Mike to go with that, if he doesn't do this stuff on his show, for him to go with that is weird to me. Why is he doing that?
I'll tell you why. Because, and this is something a bit more private, but because of one reason only. Sean likes these conversations happening. And if you noticed, Godlogic, would you not say that it was pretty difficult for this to even get done? The amount of stops he was putting in place, the checks, the balances, that was because Uthman in the back channel, and I don't just suspect this, we have so much evidence for this, and I won't reveal it given the fact of the intensity of the situation. Every single time one of Uthman's criteria wasn't met, he would threaten to leave instantly. For example, you guys didn't know about the prompt. I mean, we all do here. The prompt wasn't even an open dialogue. It was supposed to be that for 3 minutes, the Christians would say something. Then for another 3 minutes, Uthman would say something. Then we would get to respond to all of what Uthman says for 1 minute. And then Uthman would give his final word. And that's it. That's the debate. He wanted to take our names. He didn't want to take our arguments. And so, Sean, and you can understand this, if you're a person that's trying to prepare this platform and you're working with a guy as divisive as Uthman, it's very, 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 very difficult to keep him here without him throwing a fit every 5 seconds. So he had to concede, placate to all of these different things just to get him in the building. I mean, he was making up things on the spot. So.
Makes sense. Makes total sense.
So I don't blame Sean.
Send me that screenshot when I do my review.
Yeah.
That's all going up.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
He's cooked. He's done, bro.
Now, if you what you just
Where
said
did
is
you get this from?
from
to
your
Islam,
Quran.
where?
From your Quran.
Which ayah?
We'll do this in a second.
No.
We can talk after. What can I speak?
Like that?
Can I speak?
Hold on. Let me
speak, please.
Get
Let
to
me
the
finish.
point of
Yes.
you asked a very specific question
Yes.
before we went off guards.
Yes, I'm trying to get there. So, for example, Allah is called the first and the last. can anybody be identified as the first and the last unqualified? I'm not saying putting it in a context of I'm the first and last of my parents. No, in a general absolute sense, when they say I am the first and the last, would that be shirk? Would that be associating partner? Can anyone claim to be this, and it not be blasphemy? Yes or no? And then explain.
That's
Again,
a good.
so he made a point earlier, and then he went to a yes or no. So he's jumping off.
He's asking the question.
First thing.
Hold on. He qualified to. There was a condition built into asking the question. I'll allow it. The question is a yes or no, right? So you can offer a qualifier for it, but he asked the question right there at the tail end. That's what I'm looking for.
Al-awwal wal-akhir in the Arabic context, being used without any qualification can only be used for Allah. Now, having said that, I will address. First thing you said, the Quran says that, and you have not given us a verse. You're lying on the Quran.
I'll give you
Secondly,
that verse.
Go ahead. What is it?
It's in chapter 4 where Allah says that he will not forgive shirk. And if you don't forgive shirk, and if he doesn't forgive shirk, you're not a Muslim.
You see how he
because
jumped
he won't
from
forgive
it.
you.
Earlier he said, no, this is where he's
isn't
caught.
even on the prompt anymore.
You guys are giving me a run for my money.
Okay. Now, earlier he said
now you're not on the prompt anymore.
If you use any of the names of Allah, like Ar-Rahim, Ar-Ra'uf, and so on, for anybody else, the Quran says you're mushrik. Now he doesn't have a verse for that.
I just did.
No, he did not. That's just saying shirk. That is not saying if you give one of the names which are not unique to Allah.
Oh my God!
It's the same fact check.
Not shirk.
They wasn't even creative, and this is one of the things that we need to point out. Number one, great thumbnail. Number two, he's not even creative. Okay, he's used the same fact check. Third things third, by the way, logic. Did you notice throughout this entirety of the discussion how much Arabic he used? So if you look at the three discussions with me, you, and Eli, he didn't use any Arabic at all with Eli because it was Eli's domain. He did a domain expansion, no Arabic allowed. So he just folded him. With me, of course, you guys will get to that. But with you, he tried constantly to use Arabic. Even when he says, for example, al-awwal, al-akhir, meaning the first and the last, you could just say it in English. But the point, again, is a narratological framing. He's trying to present himself not as correct, not even as erudite, not even as someone that cares about the issue, but as the authority, as the person that needs to be listened to in the room.
Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, totally, Allah will not forgive shirk. It's pretty clear.
Yeah. Is called Rahim in the Quran.
Is he called Al-Rahim?
He can be called Ar-Rahim as well in certain contexts. What?
He can. Muhammad can be called Al-Rahim. Okay, this is wild.
It's funny because earlier he said he couldn't.
You're jumping off, but
what's that?
Earlier he said he couldn't. Earlier he said no one can be. Then now he's saying, yeah, Muhammad even can be called this in certain contexts.
Yes,
right?
but Avery, when he said that earlier, he meant yes insofar as he meant no, he can't be called. Okay, that's what he meant.
But you do not have a verse. Show me the verse from the Quran that you said that if you take any of those names and give them to the creation, it is shirk.
Yes. Okay.
Go ahead. Show me the verse. That does not say that. That verse does not say that.
Brother, you asked me a question.
That verse does not say
okay,
that.
that's cool and all. Let me.
You did ask him a question. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. So the verse in chapter 4, ladies and gentlemen, says
Uthman,
there's
one how long this fact
one
check needs
sin
to
that
stay
Allah
up there
does not.
Because it's like, did Uthman say how long the fact check needs to stay up there as well? It's like,
oh, this is another thing. So I did actually. So it's weird how I keep asking for these kinds of things. I also did ask that too, because I was like, that's pretty weird. Like I don't know why. Like it was like for so long. Okay, so I then said, by the way, regaining the fact check. Did Uthman get to decide on how long the fact checks remained on screen for? Sean was like, nah, he just had that one request because of, and get this, safety concerns.
What? Safety concerns?
Just let that sink in. He had the fact check for logic because of safety concerns. Now I said, lol, there were no concerns, and everyone laughed. But here's the thing. That might actually be more true than we think.
Oh, yeah.
What did Uthman do in the debate? Uthman was positing that someone could commit shirk and still be Muslim by being ignorant of the fact that they do it. Okay? But he also said something a bit more controversial. He attributed names that can only be given to Allah Azza wa Jal to humans. And not just said that, but said that the Quran says that. If the wrong person heard that, or rather, given certain people's proclivities anyway, the right person heard that, not only would he be discredited, not only would he be disowned, not only would he be removed and exiled from the Islamic community, potentially his blood could be made halal. I don't know. Because remember, anyone that attributes actual falsity to the Quran, and you're a sheikh, you attribute falsity to the Quran. You said that the Quran allows you to commit shirk. Right? You are a kafir. This is kufr. To say that the Quran has made disbelief, this is kufr and bid'ah.
Yep.
And so, by this innovation, it's crazy. Now, I'm not going to say that this is exactly what's going on, because I need to be very careful with my words, because this is something that might be sensitive for Uthman. However, it is dangerous in the sense that he will no longer feel safe in the community intellectually. This is true.
Yeah, that is a good point. Good point.
Not forgive, and that is shirk. For those who do not know what shirk is, like I guess Uthman doesn't, shirk is when you associate a partner with Allah. What does that mean, y'all? That means when you equate someone with Allah, when you give names and titles that are attributed to Allah, uniquely to Allah, to a creature, to anyone other than Allah, in his lordship, in his attributes, in his names, you are associating a partner, which is i.e. shirk. So when he says, hey guys, there's one sin that I will not forgive. That is shirk. When you associate a partner with me, naming someone a creature, attributing them names or qualities or attributes that belong only to Allah, to a creature, is shirk, which takes you out of Islam. Allah won't forgive you. And you did that today. You might as well come to Christ. Now, let me land this too.
Come on.
Okay? I'm getting back to the point.
No.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me finish my thought. So in all of this,
that was
wow.
Even she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was that bad."
Yeah, that had to be broken down, man. That had to be broken down. Let everybody know what this man just did and why this is so troublesome. I can't say. I'm literally going to record a review tonight, so I'm trying not to say too much. But my goodness, what a moment! That Logic guy, telling you, something special.
I did a thing while we were playing that clip. Real quick.
What'd you do? You did it? Did you do the Frieza thing?
No, I didn't do the Frieza thing. I'm gonna let somebody else get the joy of that.
Hey man. You do that so quick.
You asked you wait. Oh wait, that was Uthman that wants to look strong, not you. My bad.
Right.
My bad.
That was that's just natural. That's naturally me.
Yeah. What do you mean? How did I do that? Somebody asked that. That's just what Avery looks like.
I sent him that photo a few minutes ago.
Don't let Libiano know you're sending me pictures like this, man. He's gonna get jealous.
You will.
Yes,
He'll get very jealous.
Like you just said. You just said, for example, that Allah being identified as the first and the last, this is something unique to him. No one can be attributed this name and title. So now, when we go to the Bible and Jesus identifies himself, he says, I am the first and the last, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega, specifically first and the last. Can you agree that by Islamic standards, that when Jesus claims to be the first and the last, that he's claiming to be God Almighty?
Are you done?
Yes, no,
Okay.
please expound.
No. And now I will expound. First off, what's the verse in chapter 4?
Thank you, 48.
Oh, you didn't know it, huh? I got you. Indeed,
I'm an English sheikh.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not forgive association with him, but he forgives that which is less than that. Now, earlier, what he's caught in the lie of is he says the Quran says that if you take any of the names of Allah and give it to the creation, then that is in the Quran, you're a mushrik. The verse does not state that. He lied.
That's not what I
First
said.
off, he's interrupting now.
You interrupted.
No, I did not. I'm going to speak if you don't mind.
Okay, if somebody like
Now,
Yeah, come on.
now
Please just keep
that is a lie, right? Secondly, you called me a mushrik without even understanding the wabit of shirk, the wabit of takfir. You're absolutely ignorant of it. And even here, you're ignorant of it because there are asma al-husna that are that can be used for the creation. And any book, a beginning book of Aqidah and Asma al-Husna, if you picked up, you would have known that. But there are those that are unique to Allah, and the way it befits Allah is unique to Allah. So for example, Allah has a yad. And if we were to say, oh, you have a yad, that doesn't make me a mushrik. Allah's yad is unique to him. So that does not make me a mushrik. You have a hand, Allah has a hand. Saying that those two exist does not make me a mushrik. You're absolutely ignorant of tashbih. Now,
by the way,
let me finish now.
Your time.
Now, when you go to the Alpha and Omega,
he said this in Arabic and Logic. I know because we all caught this on the day as well. Notice why he keeps decoding things in Arabic, because he doesn't want anyone to catch it, right? Because he knows that a lot of his audience are Western. If you just go back 5 seconds, there is one of the biggest statements that Uthman has said, right? Like, listen to it.
Let me play it.
Not make me a mushrik. You're absolutely ignorant of tashbih. Now, let me finish now.
Your time.
Now, when you go to the Alpha and Omega, that is not Awwal and Akhir.
Because I said first and the last, not Alpha and Omega. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, there it is. First and last, Alpha and Omega. Yeah.
Right. Because in Arabic, al-awwal al-akhir, that is an Arabic term. But the Greek equivalent for that would be archi ke telos. That is the equivalent. Because if you notice, akhir is like the akhirah, like, the afterlife, like the end. But what do we call the end of the age? Right? Telos, delay, the completion. Okay? And so when he says awal, for example, he means that he's the principal cause of all things. Okay? But what do we say about God? Archi, the beginning.
Yeah.
And so if you notice, there is a direct parallel, one could argue, between these two phrases.
Yeah. The old Dawa shuffle there.
Focusing on
Okay. Let's be mindful. Let's be mindful. Let him finish through his thought. You want a pen? You can write down some notes.
No, it's okay.
So once again, when you take something that is in the Arabic language and you try to associate with something else, for example, Alpha and Omega in the Greek alphabet is the first and last of the alphabet. In other instances, you can say somebody's the first and the last. If I was to say that Michael Jordan is the Alpha and Omega of basketball, he is the first and last of basketball. That is not the same as saying Awwal and Akhir in the Arabic language.
So, did he not just?
Yes.
Get back here.
Quran, I gotta look something. Okay,
I got it again.
Yes. Allah is the first and last of basketball. LeBron James got nothing on this gangsta. It's in the Quran, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously, you can't say that. Allah is the first and last of basketball. That's the rule.
Absolutely insane.
So for you to say that because of the Arabic Awwal and Akhir, that means nobody but Jesus could be called God by being called that, is equating apples and oranges. Secondly, I have not made the point of the Bible saying that Alpha and Omega are first and last. My point that he still hasn't addressed the original points was the verses in the Bible that clearly shows that Jesus is not God, because he calls out to a God even post-resurrection.
Okay, so Sheikh Uthman, I need you to, for the sake of this argument, brother, please track what I'm asking you, man. I'm not asking you about in general, I'm sorry, with qualifications. I actually made it clear so that you wouldn't waste our time talking about, well, if I said Michael Jordan is the first and the last in basketball, that's a qualification. Whenever you say in this or of that, you're qualifying it. I'm specifically talking about unqualified, which you said only God can be identified unqualified as the first and the last. So yes or no on this so I can build my point. When Jesus says,
can I say? You said yes or no, and then you kept talking.
Yes, I need a yes or no on this because I'm building my point
You're
on
asking
this.
the question.
Yes. When Jesus says, I am the first and the last, does he qualify it? Yes or no?
Can you give me the verse?
Revelation chapter 22, verse 13. He says, I'll read it for you. He says, I am the first and the last, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Does he qualify when he says, I am the first and the last?
Revelation 22 what?
He just read it.
You go open all of them.
He's just making sure you're not
He's trying to
I am the Alpha and Omega. the beginning and the end, the first and the last.
Does he qualify first and last? Yes or
He
no?
does
please?
not.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So he
Then
doesn't qualify.
I have
remember.
He's,
Remember.
he's running the
Okay.
line of logic.
But-
These
Yep.
are yes or no's,
Yep.
but that means you got to do yes
Absolutely.
or no's. Okay.
Absolutely. So the only I asked him for yes or no to build this point, and I'm gonna give it over to you. Okay. So remember, you said when I asked you, can anyone claim to be the first and the last unqualified? And it's not a claim of being God. Can anyone claim that unqualified? You said no, that belongs to Allah alone, God alone. So Jesus here, as you just admitted, unqualified claims to be the first and the last. So by your own admission, can you admit that even by Islamic standards, Jesus claims to be God?
Absolutely not.
And this is the logic, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, logic, I just want to let you know, but like Thans, I can't even. Like Than said, logic, never been about talking to you. He's talking to something deeper. You know, when he says no to you, he's not saying no to what you're saying. He's saying no to the fact that he doesn't want you to win. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even thinking anymore.
There it is right there. Uthman don't want to give nothing up, man.
Yeah, you ain't never going. You ain't even had to say all that, man. You just said whatever.
He don't want to give nothing up.
You never give nothing up, man. That's crazy.
Great to see you on the stream. Thank you so much. Mike came in swinging hard today. God bless you all, 4 of you, and your work. P.S. Than, what did you think of old Greg?
Old Greg.
Yeah. What do you think of old Greg?
Oh, dude, I did not know that fuzzy little man page had origins and something like that. That was funny. Don't worry about it, Mike.
Okay. Here for Sheikh Uthman. Do love you guys, says the Dawa Sheikh. Thank you so much. Make Uthman look strong. 10K to break the laws of physics is actually batting kind of low. Someone clip the clip rules. Yes. Somebody clip the clip rules.
Yes.
Sheikh Uthman. Ooh, there's a new name.
Oh, that's
Sheikh
brilliant.
Uthman.
There you go.
I like that.
Uthman.
Listen to way too much British narration of books, so the accent is insufferable now. Sig, too smooth. Though I can't be mad. Much love, guys. Thank you so much.
Everyone go follow the Lamb Apologetics. He's a great guy.
Yeah, Lamb's a homie.
See all his tweets.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Well, here is my undeniable loyalty to the grift. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Grift. World Cup 2026 sucks. Dawathon 2026 is the best. Absolutely. So you can pay your Clippers so can you pay your Clippers as handsomely as Uthman? No. Oh no, we cannot. No, we cannot.
$500, bro.
Happy birthday to Avery. Hopefully he joined the stream by the time this is being read. Well, you're right. Look at you go.
Is it your
Perfect
birthday
time
today, Avery?
Boom, boom.
What good timing.
I clipped when Jake said wanted that big.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't remember Jake saying that. I forget. There's a lot. Again, a lot has happened this weekend, man. A lot has happened. I was promised we get IP strip clips. I wanted to speak to your manager. Well, IP strip clips is still in the works. It's going to take a while to get there. I apologize, Little Russia.
What are y'all doing? Y'all
Listen, you stay out of this, man. You stay out of this.
Okay.
Not concern
You
you.
don't know about this. Don't worry about it.
Convert to dual seed line Christian identity, says the white Hebrew Israelite. I still don't know if this is a troll or if this is real. This guy.
Let him be white, man. Let him be white Hebrew, man. It's good.
We are the true Edomites.
You the real Edomite, bro. Son of Ham.
Yeah.
Son of Ham. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
In AP's Mojab voice, Wallahi, Uthman destroyed all of you. And to prove it, I will pay 10,000 to clip it and make it appear so. Don't watch the full debate because it was corrupted. That's true. That's probably why
he will say that, by the way.
Yeah, well, the debate was corrupted, so that's why they need to clip it. That makes sense.
He's the one who corrupted it by putting in all those fact checks.
Yes. Soy el primero y el último is different because I'm saying I'm the first and the last in Spanish, and it's different because that's why. Ah, yes. Who is your favorite CHH artist? I don't know. I have no idea.
Was that a Christian hip hop artist?
Maybe I would assume so. Yes. Than, That's
I
my
don't listen to.
favorite.
I don't listen to. Oh, I thought you were asking me for mine. I'm like, I don't listen to hip
It's
hop.
The Word and I. That's my favorite hip hop artist.
There you go.
Thanks for the generous super chat. Hey guys, love you. Sheikh Uthman got decimated. By the way, thoughts on an idea for yet another anime? Is Kai reincarnated as a Garkid tree? Will I be able to save all the Jews before the last hour? P.S. Your favorite Dawa from this year.
Yo, we got a lot of anime lovers in the chat, man. That one
yeah,
time I
sure,
got
yeah.
reincarnated as a Garka tree.
It's
That
the
is
way,
God.
Man, there's so much. I don't know. I have to think about it. It's hard to keep up with all the fails already this year. I just like, there's been so many. I can't even remember them all.
There's like it's not a linear relationship. It's an exponential climb in how many fails are happening. It's snowballing constantly. I can't even keep up anymore.
Avery, you want to finish this or do you want to jump to SIGs?
Oh yeah, I got to record mine.
Okay. So do you want to just
I'm a
jump to SIG then? Okay, yeah. That's it. He's going to bounce, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump to SIGs. All right. We look forward to seeing that. Thanks for coming, man.
I love you guys. Thanks for
You
having
too,
me.
bro.
Man.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's jump to SIG here. This is going to be awesome.
Hi, Jerome. I'm the Almighty.
Yo, that
I
freeze
said
was
to you, I'm the
crazy, bro.
Almighty.
You would not be.
No, would I be claiming to be God?
Oh my
You would
God.
claim that, but that doesn't mean you are.
Cool. So, first of all, before we can get to Jesus being God, let's see if he even claims it. Would that be fair?
Sure.
Okay, so if Jesus said, I am the Almighty, would he be claiming to be God?
That would be a claim made, yes.
Would you agree that he's claiming to be God?
What's your question?
He's okay. So
Let
what he's
me-
asking
let me-
is if I'm
He is nervous. He's like, well,
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
super.
What is
super
your
nervous.
question, dude? This guy.
Yeah.
He's not.
This is
We
that-
know why
he
he's
needed
saying
to-
that. He's not asking that. He's not asking what is your
gosh, bro.
question. He's asking, what are you trying to do with me right now? Pause, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, for real. After, because Sid goes right after me. He doesn't, like, he just got walked down by Godlogic. Then I go up, and now it's Sig. Sig has the British accent, which means that obviously he's automatically going to sound 10 times smarter than you, right?
He's got the Alex O'Connor effect.
Yeah, by default. So now he's terrified. So now,
You know
like,
the
I
funniest
don't
thing
even wanna
about this as
answer
well?
basic questions.
You know the funniest thing, Eli, because me and you, we went to the bathroom because there was a break.
Man.
Yeah, so we went to the bathroom and I did my business and Eli came and he did his business and then we were just talking because everyone was doing a break, okay? And then guess who we see as we leave? It's Uth.
Yeah.
And we see him and he says hello. You know what I'm saying? And we talk, you know, and he's like, oh, you're very nice. And we were really cordial. And then I asked him something very important. It's going to become important here. I asked him specifically, I looked at all your, I see that you have so many Bibles. Do you mind if I can look at them? And he said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went down and looked at his Bibles.
Yeah. And that's, yeah.
Yeah.
okay, let's continue on then.
say
The
I'm
same way
be-
that you did it for me. It's
if,
okay, sir.
if I made a claim to say I'm the best moderator, am
You
I
would
claiming to
definitely
the
be
best
making that claim.
You'd be making the claim
but that
she's
may
the
not
best
be
mod,
true
right?
as it is. Yes.
She'd be making the claim that she's the best mod.
Sure.
Okay, so the same way that you use your reasoning, glory to God, could you use that same reasoning and apply that to if Jesus said, I'm the Almighty? Would he be saying, would he be
Almighty God?
Would he be claiming that Almighty what? What other Almighty can you be?
I mean, people go all the time to say, I'm the Almighty and this and that.
Almighty what?
Again, when you ask Almighty and
Yes.
Almighty God,
Uh-huh.
I just want to clarify between that. Are you asking me, does he say I am Almighty God? Or
So-
is there...
No, I'm
Yeah,
hearing you. I'm
just hold your thought.
is-
Hold on. He's trying to get through it.
I'm allowing you to finish. I'm not going to
He's trying to
If
get
somebody
through
says,
it.
"I
My
am the
gosh,
Almighty,"
she's basically
that
just
does not-
giving you a psychological breakdown. She's not moderating anymore. She's holding his hand.
She was doing analysis. I can't lie. She was doing commentary. It was great, man. Her commentary in this one was great.
not necessitate that he's saying he's God.
Are you very sure? about that?
I
Necessitate.
think so. You're asking a question.
Okay, that's
But
you.
I mean, if you want to make that reference, let's do it.
I mean, that's you. I mean, now we know your character. Look, here's the thing that I want to say. Look, if I claimed, remember how we started off this conversation? We're very cordial. We're very nice with each other. If I say I'm the Almighty, you said I would be claiming to be God.
Or again, if you made
If I
that,
say it.
can I finish?
Yeah, go on.
You said, if I said I am the Almighty, am I making that claim? I said, yes, you are.
So I am
but
making.
I would say that the claim that I'm Almighty God is much clearer than somebody simply saying I'm the Almighty.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so remember how I'm just it's your words. You said to me, and I take it you're an honorable.
Yeah, what's up?
That adds absolutely nothing. So if Sig is sitting here asking, if I say that I'm the Almighty, am I claiming to be God? Uthman saying, well, it's a little bit clearer if you say that you are the Almighty God. That adds nothing. If I say that I'm the Almighty, that I'm claiming to be God. If you feel like there's something else that I could say that's clearer, doesn't matter. It doesn't change what I'm claiming. That annoys me so much.
And also, let's just apply that standard to the Quran now. It would have been much clearer if the Quran would have, said it's generally confirming and consciously editing the previous scriptures. For instance.
No, exactly.
Honorable man, you said to me that if I, Jerome, said, I looked at that camera right there with all my acne, and I said, look, I am the Almighty. That means I'm claiming to be God.
You're making a claim of being the Almighty. That is correct.
Okay, am I making the claim that I'm God?
Not necessarily.
In what other way? And this is what, you know what? You're a sheikh. Please, scholar. Could you please tell me what other word Almighty can mean?
Sure. There's movies called The Almighty Norm and Almighty this and that. You can go Google them.
What? So we're quoting movies as your evidence. Is this what we're doing?
Again, you said, yes, I am quoting movies as evidence because you asked, how can Almighty be used for other than God? There are movies called Almighty Bruce, right? They're movies.
You mean the movie Bruce Almighty?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just happened. Let me just take a second and absorb all of what just happened. Like, this is the problem with Dawa. Sometimes they say stuff that is so stupid, you're speechless for how dumb it is, and they go, "See, he can't answer me." Yeah, I can't answer things that are just below an IQ level that are just so bad because I don't want to pick on the mentally handicapped. Like, this is insane. Like, a movie. First of all, the movies are about people becoming God for a day.
Yeah.
So they're claiming they're God. It's like,
bro, you're just so dedicated.
I know this is like way above his pay grade, but what the hell does an English, like Western movie 2,000 years later have to do with the way ancient people 2,000 years ago used that title?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Make it make sense to me.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey was prophesied in scripture.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. You got it, man.
His response to you too, as well, when you go through all of this, is mind-boggling to me because it just shows me how far away. When he asks you whether or not, it's gone. I won't spoil it, but like, insane.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
We've all seen the movie. No, we've all seen the movie. No, we've all seen the movie. We've seen the movie. Okay. Look.
Go.
Look. I like you. You lie a lot, but this is what I'm trying to say to you, okay? And I don't mean that you're
You got a good way of insulting people, and it doesn't even sound like you've insulted them.
Man.
It's pretty good.
Man.
No, it's just the accent, bro. It's just the accent.
Nah.
Honest, I don't mean you're dishonest. It's okay, obviously. Here's what I'm trying to do. Please, we understand. I understand the way that you're running things. I won't disrespect you, and we all know that when I'm saying this is for a joke, okay? We're not obviously calling you a liar.
I don't see this as a joke, but
it's okay. It's a German joke. It's not meant to be funny. Here's the thing that I have to say to you. So, my problem with you is this. You said Bruce Almighty. We all know the premise of that movie is that Bruce Almighty becomes God for a day.
I'll let you finish.
So when Bruce Almighty is called Bruce Almighty, he's being called God.
Okay. Now, just because he's called Almighty, does that necessitate that he's God?
In the movie, yes, because he's God for a day.
Gotcha. So do you believe Bruce is God?
I don't believe Bruce is God. I believe that Bruce
insane question.
God.
Okay.
In the movie.
Yeah. Dude, I need to throw something.
No. For real.
Go to Raydream.
I don't even understand how your brain could get to the point to where you feel like the perfect follow-up to this is asking him if he believes that the dude in the movie is God. Like, dude, that's so crazy.
Oh my, Mike, Mike, you've heard me say this before, but this is like the paradigm. Like this belongs in a textbook. This is a paradigm example of weaponized stupidity.
Yeah.
Yes. It,
Like,
it
for real.
absolutely is. You're right. Yes, it is weaponized stupidity.
Like, bro, I can't believe that. Oh, you know the movie that you brung up, because Sheikh Uthman brung it up. You brung up Bruce Almighty. The premise of Bruce Almighty is that Bruce becomes God for a day, and now you're gonna ask me if in real life, like, and for real, if I believe that Bruce is actually God. What is wrong with you? Like, how do you? I don't understand how you get there. Like, where? What line of reasoning? No line of reasoning could get you there.
I couldn't. In my
I hope the
wildest
next.
dreams,
I hope the next thing coming out of your mouth is, "Do you think he is?"
And he's
So let's get back to it.
Okay, get back to
So your example proved, BT Dubs, that guy was God. Okay, let's just put that there for the side. Now, here's what we need to do. You need to show me either that you can call yourself Almighty and you're not God, even though the prompt right here, and everyone can read it out, says Jesus is not Almighty God. Could you be an Almighty not God, please?
Again, if you're saying in the linguistic sense, yes, you could. You could be almighty in other things.
Do you know what the word is?
Yes, I do know the word.
What's the
all
Greek
powerful,
word?
almighty.
The
yes.
Greek word, the word that we read.
I don't know.
Okay, pantokrator. Yeah.
Pantokrator.
So pantokrator literally means you are having might over every single thing conceivably existing. You understand that, right?
Is that for everything existing? Has it been used in Greek for other than God?
No.
Are you sure?
Pantokrator?
Yeah.
When Christ says I am pantokrator specifically, when Christ is making that, any single person that uses the term pantokrator is claiming that absoluteness.
Okay.
So
where
here's
is
what I
this
want-
made?
This when Christ says it.
When?
Okay. You have a red letter Bible with you, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Pull up Revelation 1:8.
1:8. Right here.
Read
Yes.
it out, please.
I am
Just real quick before we do that. This is the word pantokrator. Yeah, Almighty, omnipotent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The all ruling, i.e. God. That's literally what it says there.
It's like this is common sense, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that you have to explain this stuff to him, he's just trying to stall. I mean, there's
Do you
no
know?
other way to
Do you
put
know what it is? Yeah, is he said that if I said it, then I would be claiming to be God. But if Jesus said it, it has to be something different. It shows his
Gotta
mindset.
be.
That's why I said now we know your character. Like now we know who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the interesting thing about this whole conversation is when I looked at his book, the reason why I looked at his Bibles was because he had been this entire afternoon been using the red letter Bible as like a system of authentication to show that this is Jesus Christ's words. So if I showed a red letter text, then it would be that. And I typically don't go to Revelation, but I did here because he brought up Revelation previously with Anita. So that's all this context that people are missing out. I didn't bring up any verses just by my own argumentation. I brought this verse up because he did.
Yeah,
so
but this is edited out of order. So
yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, says the Lord, who is and was and who is to come, the Almighty.
What color is it?
Red.
So who said it?
According to this, Jesus.
So Jesus said, "I'm the Almighty."
You know what's interesting? Is I do have a Bible.
Okay.
And what does the Bible say? This is again.
I don't care about
research.
commentaries
No,
from
no,
people.
no. Hold on.
That doesn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna cut it off,
Okay.
right?
Hold on, let him
He
finish.
says this is a shorter reading of Omega, as found in the manuscripts earlier. The longer reading, which indicates the beginning and the end of the Almighty, is not found in the early manuscripts.
So,
that this is a little reason why scribes would have deleted some words in the shorter.
This is false. This
Yeah, this
is
is not true.
completely false. So here, let me just put it up here. Codex Sinaiticus.
Yeah.
What's that word highlighted there?
Yeah, pantokrator. But this
Yeah,
is
it's
even
in-
worse, okay? Let him finish the sentence because there's something everyone missed.
All right, let's go back.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Earlier.
Yeah, let him read it.
Indicates the beginning and the end of the Almighty is not found in the early manuscripts. That this is a little reason why scribes would have deleted some words in the shorter. So it shows that this indicates this was a secondary addition to the text.
Okay, so
Pause.
remember,
Pause
your
there.
whole
Pause there.
biblical
Pause
I'm just
there.
going to continue.
So this is what I wanted to show you guys. He is lying. And not just lying blatant, not just lying. Number one, I don't care about this because this has no bearing on whether or not he said it or not. Okay, that's why I said I don't care about these commentaries. However, what if I told you guys Uthman ibn Footnote read the footnote wrong?
Oh no, he's never done that before. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said that the beginning and the end, the Almighty, is a addition to the text. If you open up the NET, and I actually have the
I got it right
NET
here.
with me.
Yeah. Got it
Thank
right
you.
here. Yep.
It says the shorter reading Omega has, and listen, I want you to hear the word Almighty, guys. That's what I want you to hear. The shorter reading Omega has superior manuscript evidence to the longer reading, which includes the beginning and the end. Archi και τέλος, Iarchi και το τέλος. Found in 2351, 2329, 2050, whatever, right? There's a little reason why a scribe would have deleted the words, but their clarifying value and the fact they harmonize indicated they're a secondary addition. Where was the word Almighty there?
Nowhere
Was
to
it?
be found.
Yeah,
He
he's
added
talking about
it
first
in.
and the last.
Yes. No one disputes Almighty. And I knew that because I mentioned early Christians who say this before any of these manuscripts he was trying to use. And so I demonstrated patristically that this is the case. And so Ibn Footnote strikes again. He actually read the footnote wrong. Imagine. You've had 6 years of public work in the Dawah sphere. And the one time you got criticized 6 years ago was you reading a footnote and reading it wrong. And now this time around, you read a footnote wrong again.
I actually think you're being way too nice because he didn't read it wrong. He purposefully included a word Almighty in something that doesn't have Almighty there. And the proper footnote that he should have read, which is right below, says the Almighty, all-powerful, omnipotent one, only of God. Says it right
so
there.
This would prove that only God can have it. And if it's in red letter, then it would mean that only God can do it.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, he lied. Now, the reason why everyone's saying that I won isn't because, oh my gosh, Uthman, you're unknowledgeable, even though you are. But it's because you lied. You weren't honest. No one can trust what you say, so no one can ever say that you won. No one can ever say that you're saying the truth.
And I could tell that something was off by the way that he immediately closed the book after. That wasn't for dramatic effect. That was so that you can't sit here and immediately ask to see what he was reading without him saying, no, I don't want to take the time to find the page again. Like we're on a time crunch. He did that so that he couldn't get fact checked.
And this is where, and I am going to advocate for this, Sean, put that fact check in there. That's the fact check you should put in there.
That's a fact check that should have gone in there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just got
no, you're biblical. You're trying to debunk me by using not the Bible. You understand that, right? Okay,
Yes,
so you said
it's
I'm
not
going to.
in the Bible.
No, you're trying to use people that aren't the Bible to debunk my biblical claim. That's fine. That's like me.
I did not.
Whoa,
Okay,
you
I'll
interrupted me, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with it.
It
Okay, I don't have a
does go
problem
both
with it.
ways. Go ahead.
Exactly. It goes both ways. So here's what I want to do. Okay, here's what I want to do. Okay. If you want to look at my scholars, of course, I wouldn't quote anyone that just has an Islamic PhD like Saba Mahmoud. Okay, she thinks that Islam can be updated. Obviously, she's not a scholar for you, right? She's not exactly. She thinks that there are certain problems you can sort of mix feminism and Islam together. You wouldn't call her a scholar, would you? Right?
I don't know.
And you
what
don't
it is,
know who that is. That's my point. So my point, though, is I wouldn't take unknown people that aren't authorities upon me. You know the kind of Christian that I am. I'm an Orthodox Christian, right? So who are my authorities, Uthman? Do you know?
I'll let you speak and tell us.
I'm not.
I know the Orthodox Church, but I don't know you personally.
But I'm not going to, because you're a man, I'm not going to tell you things you already know. So do you know it or not?
The Orthodox Church takes
the authorities. Who are my authorities?
The Orthodox Church.
Okay, and in the Orthodox Church, who are the authorities?
You tell me.
Do you know it?
I don't.
Okay, thank you. You don't know this.
I don't.
Here's what I want to do. The authorities are the church fathers, the fathers of the church.
Duh.
If you could look at those scholars, could you show me any of those church fathers that said Jesus didn't say that?
That you done? Okay. First thing, I don't know your church fathers.
I know you don't.
Again, please don't.
Sorry,
please
that
don't
was
interrupt.
I apologize.
It's all right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Your church fathers can hold any view they like, but these are not church fathers. These are people from cross denominations who came together looking at manuscripts. So if your manuscripts don't have them, then for you to just say, well, if my church father said it's there, This is taqlid. Then there's no discussion.
It didn't say that, no.
Again.
I do want to pick on that point. If that's all right. Sorry.
I mean, if you
write it down.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Continue.
We're gonna come back
So-
to it because he didn't interrupt you. Let's give him.
he did. This
He
is why
did, but he didn't. He did, but he
So
didn't.
he
Okay, you're trying to interrupt to tack on something. Okay, let's
All right,
get through the
continue.
thought.
when you have verses that were not in original context, they were not in original Bibles, that were written in sometime 7th century, 10 or 12 centuries later, you can say my church fathers accept them. That's up to you. But biblically, those are additions.
What?
And again, I can definitely sit with you offline. We can go over early manuscripts.
Pause,
and you can go
pause.
through them to understand.
We did, by the
Yep.
way. We actually did
Yep.
do this off camera, and he admitted it.
Oh, he admitted he was wrong?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, but off camera.
Wow.
Off camera.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
By the way, he will tell you that this never happened. It did.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, he should come. Well, I mean, if he was an honest man, he'd come out and admit it. I mean,
would
it's
never.
not even hard to find. Again, I pulled this up in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Codex Sinaiticus. It's right there.
Mhm.
So wow. Yeah, this is bad. This is pretty bad.
From a manuscript perspective, what that means, not a theological perspective that you have made taqlid or blind following of your church
I don't know
fathers.
Arabic, so I'm not going to do it. So here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm actually going to address the claim because I think you finished. There's no other things you're going to say. It's fine.
I did have something to say, but that's
Please
okay.
continue what you
No,
were saying.
let you finish.
I thought that was a pause too. 'cause you
Right.
Looked at me.
So here's the thing that I want to say, okay?
ahead.
Number one, when we talk about biblical days, so we want to talk about the earliest manuscripts, those church fathers used earlier Christian manuscripts. So when they quote that verse, they're using manuscripts that aren't even extant to us today. They're using earlier manuscripts. For example, St. Jerome, when he was making his translation of the Bible, when he was making the Bible for the Pope and things like this, he says for himself, I'm using the ancient manuscripts. That means that those manuscripts that Jerome was using weren't ancient for us. They were ancient for him. So he had access to data that even we might not have access to. And if he had it in his one, and if other Christian fathers of the church, for example, St. Augustine, who used Jerome's translations as well, if he had it in his one, that would mean it was there. Now, here's the thing that I want to get at to. You said, I addressed this point. It's okay if I want to build.
Can I address on that?
You want to address Jerome?
I do want to address that point.
Okay, so my point, just to reiterate so that you can actually address this thing, does Jerome say it's not in there?
That's not what I want to address. So what
are you going to address?
This point.
Can I speak and then I can address?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
So the first thing is for you to say there was a manuscript that is not existent today, right? So that means we don't have those manuscripts today.
Yeah.
Then that doesn't prove it existed.
What?
If there were references people made, they could be referenced from their own. Theologically, people added to the references, and you can find that in 1 John 5:7 very easily.
Oh
and this is
my
again,
God.
Can I finish? Can I finish? If
Please
you don't
go
mind, that was a clear
Sometimes
direction,
it's
so-
better if you just keep talking and then I can stop
Okay.
them while you
Oh.
keep talking.
I'm not ever going to
So, again,
derail.
I see the derailment. We'll come back to it. But let
So
him
here, for example, in 1 John 5:7,
Yeah.
you will find the Heavenly Father, the Word, and the Holy Spirit. These were infamous additions from later generations. Evidence both external and internal show that they are against their authenticity. The reading is not found except in late 10th century MSS manuscripts. These range from 10th to 18th century. The oldest manuscripts do not contain these before the 14th century. We do not find this documented.
Is he
Thus,
just filibustering?
evidence
Is
of
he just
Yes,
filibustering?
yes,
This
yes.
has nothing to do with
By
the
the way,
point.
this whole thing is 1 John 5:7. Now, Jerome had these, and he's this is I'm just not gonna spell anything, but yeah.
Look at you. How are you on for so long?
Man.
That I think it was because like the whole conversation was just basically like Uthman getting rage baited.
You were up there forever, man. You got a whole section.
The reading
sorry,
in
dude.
Greek is a fabrication to prove the Trinitarian formula. So what does that mean?
God, he's
That
a
means
horrible
that
reader.
yes, later and Sermus probably altered the text because of political, theological, economic concerns. This is right here in a cross-denominational Bible study that is telling you that these additions were made into the Bible. So if they're not in the manuscripts that you have, you cannot say just because a church father quoted it, it existed.
I'm sorry. So if the church father quoted it, then they're quoting something that exists. You understand how a quotation works? If you quote, for example, that book, does that book exist, Uthman? Just as yes or no. If you quote that book that's right there in front of us that we can all see, does that book exist?
Again, your paradigm is incorrect
It's a yes
because
or
you're
no.
That
because
is a yes or
that's
no.
an easy
Come
yes
on.
or no.
That's
yes,
basic.
because you're saying it's right there in front of us. You quantified that.
No, if they
no,
quote
again, let me
something-
finish
Whoa,
now.
hold on.
This is so dumb. I don't know
Yeah.
how you guys put up with this. This is like,
But
yes,
this
because
is
it's right
what
there
I
in
wanna
front of
shoot.
me.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Every single second of me talking has added to his lack of credibility. Like every second of him spending time with me has been a waste of his life. So if you notice with Godlogic, he made up verses to the point that he had to put a fact check there to protect his own physical safety. That's how bad his point was. Then with Elijah, everyone accepted that he won. And then with me, Bruce Almighty, are you serious? And then now he's trying, you see what I'm saying? Now he has to justify being a sheikh that not only attributed shirk to the Quran, but also is quoting movies as actual evidence for the Bible. And then he then has to justify all of that in the midst of saying that when church fathers, when Christians quote things, the quotes don't exist.
This is a wild debate. This just is so slimy.
Dude,
I
I'm
swear.
I'm losing my mind.
Mm.
I'm tired.
Hold on,
I said
hold on.
yes.
Allow me to translate here.
Please.
What you're saying is the church fathers are quoting something. You're even telling him your church fathers are quoting something, correct?
So that means the thing they're
okay, so
quoting
that means
exists.
what are we quoting? That has to cite from something. Something has to exist in order for me to quote from.
It does not,
Right.
because
And that's why
How?
he's asking.
How can you quote a
I'm not
non-existent
done yet,
thing?
gentlemen. And that's why he's asking you. You are quoting from this book right here. You are citing it.
yes.
Okay, now if that book, if I threw it out the door and it's not with us here, does that still mean that you can still quote that book? Yes.
Excellent question.
She is even like,
Yeah.
come on, this is stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's wrong
It gets
with
to the
you?
point that the moderator just agrees with us. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
even like, and this is
Yeah,
the whole
bro.
point of the credibility. The mod was completely impartial. I've never seen her before. She just started agreeing with me on everything.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it was
Good
that
question.
bad.
So let me respond to that. Now, when a church father quotes something, unless we can review that and check it, we don't know if it actually existed or if he was adding something of his own. As things have been added to the
please.
Yeah.
He just destroyed the Quran. Show me where Jesus quotes saying that Ahmed is going to come after him. Show all these things
Exactly.
where the Quran is supposedly quoting Jesus. He just said, if we can't go and fact check this, then no, we should not trust it.
So then what would be the criterion to determine that?
We're
The
going to
Muhammad.
have to have the source.
They kind of have a source. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
the Bible, and I've proven it from a biblical study. Now, if I have a
No,
book
I
here,
want to
if
address
I have
that,
if I have a book
please.
Hold
here
on. What-
and I'm quoting it, that's one thing. If I come to you right now and said,
Yeah, this
I
is not
read
the
in a
point.
book
Okay.
this and this and this,
Yep.
you are perfectly in your presence to say, can you bring me or show me that
I'll give you
book?
an example.
Because I don't know what you are quoting to be authentic
you
or
an-
not.
I'll give you an
Many,
example.
Hold on.
can I finish
Yeah.
speaking, son?
Ah.
So,
Son.
Yeah, see?
son.
Wow.
How old are you?
Why do I have to tell you my
Quran.
age?
So
Let's
if I
not-
call you
nope,
son,
I
don't get
said let's
upset.
not go
All
personal.
right?
Yeah, it's an
So,
upsetting thing. It's
now,
like if I called
if
you, by
you
short
come
name, it
here,
doesn't matter.
You should have started
Yeah, the
calling
reason-
him buddy.
I was gonna call him
Should've been
uncle.
like, listen here,
I was
buddy.
gonna call him Unc. I was gonna call him Unc. But here's the thing. The problem that I was gonna call him Unc, but the reason why he said son is because before the recording, I asked him, can I call you Uth for short? And he said, no, that's disrespectful. I was like, can I call you
Uth
Uth?
for short?
Can I just call you? Because it's just easier for me to shorten and abbreviate your name. And that's why if you listen to what I just said, it's like if I called you an abbreviated name, for example. That specifically is in reference to the combo that we had before we recorded.
Just so you know, guys, there's a storm moving across Arizona, so power just glitched on and off. So that's where I went. So just to keep everyone updated. Let's play a little bit more, and then I will do some super chats.
Yes.
and quote a book to
And if I go away, Than, do super chats.
me,
Yes.
for me to say, can you show me that book?
I can show you
is
Cyprian
perfectly
quoting it.
acceptable. And if you don't have that original book, then I can definitely lay doubt to its authenticity, as has been done by Christian scholars right here.
So the
we-
Christian.
What? Where's the Injil?
Exactly.
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 Even worse, where's the Quran? So if you quote something for the Quran, this Quran is not the original Quran. The Mus'haf they read today isn't the original. The original written text for them is whatever Uthman had. Where's Uthman's Quran?
Uh-oh.
So not only can they not quote the Injil, they can't even quote the Quran by his logic.
Yeah.
Christian scholars that had, so this is the thing that I want to talk about, okay? Because you're doing this thing where you are mentioning random academics that I don't necessarily care about. Those particular Christians, they are academics specifically. Do they call themselves authorities on the subject? Those people that you want to quote, do they say, I'm an authority of the subject? And if they say that, I would even grant that. Does the church at large, do the Christian community at large that analyze these texts say they are authorities to make this claim? Just a yes or no.
Well,
that's what I want.
You brought up the authenticity.
Yes.
He's dismantling it. I think that's fair.
Thank you.
Yes. And I will read the quote from them, which is from the print house here, that 1995, multiple denominational team of more than 25 of the world's foremost biblical scholars.
What does a scholar mean? Does a scholar mean an authority?
Biblical scholars
A scholar doesn't mean an authority.
gathered around a shared version and the vision of creating a biblical text that is checked against manuscripts.
This is such a waste of time. This has nothing to do with it.
Scholar is because
What's a scholar?
think to say a scholar versus an authority are two very different things.
Yeah, what's a scholar, Uthman?
I think it's, again,
what is it?
A scholar, and it's not necessarily my definition, but the definition that is taken is somebody who studies and is an authority in that text.
When did they tell you
that? This is what they mentioned, that they were scholars. Now,
no, it doesn't say that they're authorities.
I did not say they were authorities.
You
I
did.
read.
You literally did. Did he not? Actually, you know what? I'm appealing to a third party.
Can I finish speaking?
Did he not say they're authorities? He said yes, and I'll quote their
The
book.
entirety of the authority has been subject to this conversation.
Thank
That's
you.
why we're. Quite frankly, I don't want to get into the deep dive semantics of whether this is an authority of the Bible or not. Hold on, stop. But if that's the case, we're going to take it back to your initial piece of the red line wording, because that's how we veered off. This is the derailment.
So here's the problem that we have. So just to round off that, because he gave a lot of words and I need to make sure. I say a lot of words because I have a lot to say. You say a lot of words because you have to say something, but we need to make sure that we keep into the substance. Here's what I want to say. Absolutely. Because you quoted people that you couldn't prove are authorities. You just said,
again, Jerome, you got a way of insulting people. It's so polite though. You just,
I love it, man.
Just like, yes, you want to say a bunch of words. If I said that, he would have thrown a hissy fit, I swear.
Oh, yeah.
He was. Yeah. It's crazy.
You said that they're scholars.
Because when it
scholar
comes to
is just the person that learns.
What's that?
When it comes to this whole like authority scholar thing, the reason why I mention it is because he doesn't like it when, like, for example, Christians quote Gabriel Said Reynolds, right? Like, no one likes it when Christians quote Gabriel Reynolds or Nicholas Sinai because they're not, quote, authorities. Right? The authorities for Muslims are what? Quran and Sunnah. So if we want to play the same authorities game, then we will do the same with the church fathers, but he didn't want to do that. So that's why he was doing that. It gets worse, like in his conclusion, like he said some ridiculous stuff to it, justify them being authorities.
Yeah.
It's a person that's learned. It's a person that went to university to study. For example, I went to university. Am I a scholar? No. Obviously not, right? It takes much more time. It takes much more things to be doing things. And even if I got to that level, that wouldn't make me an authority on the subject unless the community that I administer to says that I am. Nobody said that they were. You picked 25 random people that nobody cares about and said that those people are authoritative as to what the Bible's supposed to say. And then I give you actual authorities of the church, people who oversaw massive communities of millions of people. And those people quoted those extant texts and you said, I don't really care. That's fine. To get back to the red letter, which is actually included for those people in there, and the reason they include it is because it is in other versions as well, in other manuscripts as well, and it's in all the early patriotic citations, for example, in the 200s AD as well, which you know of, or maybe you don't, which is fine. It says that Jesus says Almighty. So let's get back to the actual substance. Jesus says, I'm the Almighty in Revelation, because you were quoting red letter, not me. In your red letter, he says that he's Almighty. What does he mean by that?
Excellent. So going back to your point, first thing you said, authority. Is there a consensus amongst Christians?
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
Let's just show you how bad this got. Just
honoring the Son the same way you're honoring the Father.
Can I speak?
That's the question. Go ahead and
Thank you.
elaborate.
No, because again, when you're saying honor, that's a broad category. It does not. Again, if I keep getting interrupted, then I can't speak.
Hold on. We understand words colloquially, correct?
Thank you.
Okay.
So he should use the actual word that's used in the text.
That's what we need to understand. So far, we've debated the idea of the word Almighty. We've debated the idea of honor. Now we're getting into these very weird semantics where we're trying to claim we don't understand the word colloquially, but then trying to veer it in. It's a cherry pick, right?
Exactly.
Well, it's against you.
I'll let you finish.
I'm not.
Have you guys ever seen
That
that
has to
clip
be
from like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? And he's just like, I just don't think he gets us, man. And he's like, dude, we're talking about you. Like,
We're talking about you, bro.
bro.
We're talking about
That-
you.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
You
yeah,
can't-
man, that dude's cherry picking. Well, that dude is you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's cherry picking. Exactly. Yeah, you,
Bro.
That was wild.
you are the cherry
That was
pick.
wild.
Bro.
It's a cherry pick. Can someone clip that, please? Someone clip that, blow that up. Okay, we're competing against $10,000 of lies here. Okay, so we're gonna have to get steps.
$10,000.
All right.
Takia, my money.
Well, you make me
You-
sick.
I make me sick. Should all be sick
Yo,
together.
micro penises.
Wallahi, we should be sick of each other. Wallahi, billahi ta'ala, aqsam billah. Should be sick of each other. But
Mike is such
guys,
a
make sure
grifter.
you clip that.
Mike is such a grifter. He pretends to be the only modern day white Christian apologist. This is true. There's only me. Islam is either going to be as irrelevant. Okay, thank you. They're letting me know. Emergency flood warning. Thanks. Anyway, Islam is either going to be as irrelevant as the Mother God Church or start with WW3 because of its embarrassment. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pete Dawa. Mo had many wives. Mo was a Mormon. Very rude. Very rude. This live has the cast of a modern Disney movie.
Just really diverse.
How dare you, sir?
Wait,
How dare you?
it's-
Can you
it's a bunch
please
of
share
black guys
where
and a
to
white
find
guy.
Uthman's clip campaign? Oh, yeah, I'll drop it in the it's on counterrewards.com. I will drop it in the live chat on YouTube. There. Oh, stupid headphones. There we go. 10K will be paid to Uthman's new manager in Paru credit. Working on a parody of Shake Ketchup. I'm calling it Shake Uthran DMC.
Amen.
Reminder to all that are married, tell your wife that she is your alpha and omega.
Amen.
I don't know if I'll say that. Seems like shirk to me. I don't know. Glad to see you all together, especially Sig. Thank you for representing orthodoxy well and showing how we are all brothers despite our differences. We don't claim the orthobros. We all serve Christ. Well said. Thank you, Randy. The only way to clip Uthman and make him look strong is by deleting the footage entirely and saying it never happened. This is true. That's the only way to do it. The stream is sponsored by Excedrin.
Man.
For Than's
For
headaches. Y'all
Yeah.
cooking. Godlogic, in your debate with Naeem, how did you? He's not here, so you have to ask him that. Sorry, we missed that earlier. Yo, Than, wanna run repo? What?
Yeah, just tag me in Discord.
Bro, hoping that 10K will undo getting caught in 4K. Yep.
That was a fire line.
Light says, Than, you look gorgeous,
Hey, yo,
man.
What's up, Light?
Know if Eli knows who I am anymore, but he did amazing. Avery, you look beautiful as always. You look okay. IP, you're my fave meloded brother.
That's crazy. That's
That
crazy.
is
Shout out
crazy.
to Light, man.
Mhm.
Shout out to Light for real, man. Shout out to Light.
Yeah, like hit me up soon, bro. We gotta talk bodybuilding.
Okay, weirdos. Whoa, the Muslims will twist and contort themselves into any and every position. They cannot accept what they read. They learn from Mo via AZ. Yes. Pull up Shrek 3 where Prince Charming asked Pinocchio where Shrek is. Prince Charming, Uthman, same thing. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's... Uthman is a sheikh only to benefit himself. He doesn't care if it damages Islam along the way. Yeah, that's true. Pinocchio, Uthran, same thing. IP am available as a mod. I have lots of downtime lately. I'm also one of Avery's mod. Thanks. Thanks, love, Coney, Mama Bear. All right, yeah, comment so I can add you as a mod because that was a while ago. IP learned to review videos from David Wood. It's the truth. I learned to grift off him. Very powerful. Everyone go subscribe to Elijah Johnson. Yep, and Sig. Both are linked below. One is in the title. One is in the video description. Sig is in the video description.
Sig, are you like back
from outer space?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yes.
Hey.
God must love puns given how much they play into prophecy, like stone, sun in Hebrew, and also when it says Yahweh has become my salvation. The word for salvation in Hebrew sounds exactly like Yeshua. I think God does like puns for sure. Yes. No, for real. Sub to Eli now. Okay, well, you heard him, folks. Do it.
Type W Christ is life.
Debate idea. With a strong case for the gospel in the patriarch names of Genesis 5, ask Muslims how Christians time traveled. No, guys, drop that. Stop doing that. That's not accurate. The gospel is not in the names of the patriarchs of Genesis 5. I have a video on my channel debunking this.
Oh.
Stop using that argument. It's bad. It's not true. It's. I say this out of love. It's a bad argument.
Isn't it like? How do they get to
They
it?
try to
Like,
say man appointed
specific?
mortal sorrow. Well, they'll try to say man appointed mortal sorrow, but the blessed God shall come down preaching in his flesh. It's not true. It's not real. Notice what they do. It's man appointed mortal sorrow. Man appointed mortal. Okay, they say Seth is the word for appointed. That's not true. That's just not true. Mm-hmm. That man is the first one. So Adam. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then man appointed mortal Enosh. That's another word for man. So they just say, well, man is mortal, so we'll just make this one be mortal.
Oh, so they just making up definitions. Okay.
They're making it up. Yeah. So stop using this argument, guys. This is not real. Elijah had Malik seeing 30 angels that night. Only God knows what Godlogic be having Uthman seen. Mashallah. Yes. All of these jewels coming in. We always appreciate shekels.
Julie.
So we should call these shekels from now on. Yes. For Eli. The Jew command was delayed a bit, but it'll air on the Discord server tonight, so everyone can use the Jew command if they want to.
I wonder what that's going to do.
I
have no idea.
No idea what this is about. What's the title? Very true.
Yeah.
DOC pointed out that she didn't call out Uthman for calling Avery ignorant. Mm-hmm. All I heard was numbida.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. I might say it wrong. I'll get dyslexic and ruin everyone's night. Bro looks like Fidel Castro in that hat and glasses. Yeah,
that's actually he low-key do look like Fidel.
Yeah. Mike and Than, please do a stream where you guys play either Ark Survival or Dark Souls 2. Both are very easy and relaxing game. You guys think this is easy? Just
Ark Survival? No. Mike is gonna lose his mind playing Ark Survival. He's gonna. You think he was pissed off playing Minecraft? He's gonna punch a tree, and the next thing you know, T-Rex is gonna come out of nowhere, and he's gonna get. No, don't.
How do you get annoyed watching Minecraft there? I don't understand.
I could play.
Dude, Sig, you go back about a year ago and just watch us doing a Minecraft stream.
That's crazy.
He's losing
Mike was losing it, dude.
They made me do it. I was very upset about it.
By the way, the Bruce Almighty clips I've been seeing, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. So guys, keep pushing the Bruce Almighty, bro. Unfortunately, I don't have 10K. I didn't grift hard enough. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I don't have 10K to give you. But make sure you're pushing Bruce Almighty. Make sure you're pushing Eli. Make sure you're pushing Logic's Shirk stuff. We need to make sure that we control the narrative. Okay, we need to make sure that we control the narrative. That's what we're here for. Okay, we're here to make sure that we look strong. We must look strong for the Ummah. So make sure you're doing all those clips, please. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Mashallah. Bro really said, I'm not a mushrik because I didn't know it was shirk. You see, you're ignorant. I'm ignorant. We should all be ignorant together. Yes. The Sheikh does not know what shirk is, guys. Wow.
The Sheikh don't know shirk. Ooh, that's a sibilance. I like that.
Do you guys discuss these issues with Sean? What'd he say? Yeah, we went over that earlier.
Yeah, we did. To be clear, we're not hating on Sean. This is not I'm not hating on Sean, okay? This is not Sean's fault. Again, this is because he wants Uthman to come, and Uthman makes it very, very difficult. Uthman is just being a diva. This is the whole thing. He's pretty much being a diva, putting random stipulations to basically get everything cancelled. For example, saying, oh, there's another thing as well. He tried to claim that no one wanted to do prompt 2. Yeah. IP,
false.
Just to let you know, all of us wanted to do prompt 2.
What was prompt 2?
He said no because he didn't. The Bible is not the word of God, and it's been erred by human tampering.
Oh.
So we all wanted to do it because we wanted to run Islamic Dilemma, right? Very obvious. And I wanted to run patristic stuff. He didn't want to do it. Okay. And the reason why is because we asked him at the end, hey, let's do some more stuff. He says, I have to go. No, okay, a man has to go. You know, he's got stuff to do. He came by himself. What if I told you he came in to the same studio the next day and added a bunch of recordings and pretended like we were there?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Stop
How does
my
that
Bruce
work?
Almighty. We'll come back to the Bruce Almighty. Share the screen. I'll show you. Share the screen.
I will. Put it up. You not put it up yet.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, please.
He's over here yelling at me.
Exactly.
What's a screen, bro? What's a screen?
This is his stream now.
This is my stream now. I'm Sam Shamooning this whole thing, bro. Guy, do what I've said. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not.
By the way,
listen.
one day 3 says wants you to go watch Jujutsu Kaisen and be cultured. So
I've watched Jujutsu Kaisen. Like,
he's a Christian apologist as well.
Okay.
So he's a good guy, man. So this is something that I wanted to show you guys, okay? So you can see all the timestamps there, right? So you can see vocab, all these kinds of things, the prompts, okay? Now, I want you to hear this, okay? So Anita finishes her stuff. Shout out to Anita. She did so well, dude. She was, brother, bloomin' brilliant. She was, okay? Bloomin' brilliant, all right? She was so good.
Yes.
Anita. She talks. Here it is. Listen to this, right? Elijah, you tell me when you remembered this, by the way, because you were there.
Shows he's not God unless you believe in multiple gods. Everything that you have brought, nowhere important for us to be. All right, well, Almighty God, according to the Bible.
You remember that part, right?
Mm-mm.
No, this part with Anita. You remember this part, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm right there.
Yeah.
You see me.
All right. Yeah. Watch this.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Well, I think that was excellent exchange. Look, I think it's very important for us to be able to exchange these ideas, but the prompt still stands. Nowhere in the Bible does Jesus can clearly say he's Almighty God. Just because you're saying he's Almighty, even like the almighty dollar, doesn't make the dollar God. Those arguments don't hold. God clearly says he is God in the Bible. Jesus nowhere in the Bible clearly says that he is Almighty God. Rather, the verses that I brought up about Jesus being a man who was sent by God were never addressed. The verses that I brought up in the first part of the debate weren't addressed by any of the speakers. But again, we appreciate everybody's input. Great. Let's get to the next prompt.
Let's get to the next prompt.
Yeah.
He did this the following day. Number one, this means that he wore the exact same clothes the entire time to try to lie to people that he actually did this on the day. Okay. Either he slept in his clothes and didn't change anything, or he put these clothes on purposely so that he could pretend like this happened on the day.
Yep.
And if before anyone says this is not true, we know this because he left the venue before everyone. So he's adding in these editings to try and still frame the narrative. And again, we weren't even there to be able to address them.
Well,
he's
what are you
adding
do?
in. He's lying. So these are multiple lies that he's essentially putting in to try and make himself look better. This is actually the moderator's chair. This was not there. He was not doing this before. Yeah.
Yep. Powerful. He looks powerful, guys. Just the way the clipping is supposed to go.
He looks like he can bench 225 at least.
Hey, did I just send a super chat? Because I need a fact check for that. This is true. You should fact check that. In AP stream yesterday, I brought up the fact that the Sheikh's wife, his first and his last, when I stole someone else's. I don't know if you guys covered that section where he said that. Ask him this next time if you can. Okay, I will. God bless. Someone should do someone should do is make a video and just blur all the dudes in the video. Also, just got to admit, I was sub-deacon at my church. That's awesome. You're a sub-deacon. Awesome. But yes, we should blur all the dudes because some of these Dawa guys have some pretty disgusting thoughts. Yes. Elijah's made it appear he committed shirk. Please review vocab's portion. We won't have time tonight, but yeah, vocab cooked him.
Yeah.
You guys should watch that for sure. It was probably one of my favorite ones. Shout out to my 4 favorite black men and Than. P.S. It was great to see you at work this past weekend.
And Than.
Yes, and Than. Than is Mediterranean, obviously.
Nice.
Olive.
Great.
Guys, they really want you to subscribe to Eli. This guy really wants it. So make sure you do it. Otherwise, his super chats will go in vain. What's worse, Uthman versus 10 Christians or Momo versus 30 Al-Zut?
Uthman for sure.
Yeah, I think it was probably far worse.
Uthman is a really good name.
Yes, I like that. When you impulsively say no, switch the logic to make them say yes. Like for this title, do Allah and Jesus have different unqualified titles? Yep, that's good. OMG, he said Bruce Almighty, shoe size IQ. Yeah, that was bad. So you believe Bruce is God?
It's so silly.
Wild, man.
It's so silly.
See, Bruce is the Father, Ace is the Son, and the Mask is the Holy Spirit. Anyhow,
It's so bad, bro.
The mask, dude.
Bad.
Hey, yo.
Mask, bro.
yes, you can be Almighty insofar as you are not. Yes, that's very powerful.
Insofar.
Uthman, Avery, you are so ignorant. You don't even know what the so and so is means. 15 minutes later, Uthman, I don't think that was a joke.
Yeah.
The Almighty Yah watch power is bleach, you see.
Yeah.
To be fair, I hope someone like Hijab did this debate. The guy fumbled after 2 lines. This is Uthman Ibn on the wrong footnote. Mashallah. No, he consciously edited the footnote, you guys. That's what happened.
By the way, this is another thing as well that people need to push, okay? Uthman doesn't care about being correct. He cares about being the opinion on the issue.
Yeah.
So the one thing we'd hate the most, more than anything, is that he hasn't progressed. If he's committing the same mistakes today with footnotes that he was doing 6 years ago, it means he didn't learn anything at all.
Right.
Every second of his da'wah project was a waste of his life. He never actually learned to improve his entire scheme. So what you should do, okay, guys, is you need to clip the footnote. Matter of fact, okay, shameless plug, I got a post on Twitter, okay? This is so crazy. I got a post on Twitter which literally addresses this entire thing. Blow up that Twitter, clip it up, put it on TikTok. Make sure that every single person doing it, people are already making clips. We need to demonstrate to the entire community that this person should never, ever be trusted. You should trust them as far as the priest is able to sense. That's how far you
What
should
is
trust
your
them.
Twitter handle?
My Twitter handle is Jerome Chukwem. Is my name, literally. Jerome.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it now.
Yeah. So if you go
I will,
like my Twitter literally says that. Appreciate
Which
you.
post?
I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
I'm gonna have to head up soon too.
If you tune in to take
It's
out
not
Than and I
true.
will finish the super chats, but yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I gotta get ready
Good.
for work.
No
God
worry,
bless.
man.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Shout out to the king of grift. Shout out to the #1 grifter, and obviously shout out to Jerome, who literally just
Appreciate
put just Sheikh Uthman's body bag into a body bag. It
A
was
body bag, bro.
It was absolutely awful. God bless all of you guys. I appreciate you guys having me, and I'll see you guys
Congrats,
tomorrow.
by the way. Congrats on 40K. You
Excellent.
deserve it, dude.
I don't have 40K. I do not have 40K.
All right.
You will.
I'm letting you know.
You will.
You will.
If the Lord
You
permits,
will.
man. I appreciate all of you guys. God bless you.
God bless. Just remember, guys, Jim Carrey cannot be Allah, for he ate food.
That's good.
Any
Sheikh
poops?
Uthman. Yes. But Jim Carrey also talked out of his behind, just like Allah. Therefore, you've been refuted. Takbir. It's powerful. The unlearned Sheikh Uthman Ibn Chicken collectively brought all of our IQ down several points tonight. We're all dumber for having heard him talk. Yes. The fact that Uthman has talked to Godlogic only 3 times and his whole name has been changed to Sheikh Uthman Ibn Footnote is crazy work. My favorite part was I like you. You lie a lot. Yes. That was good. Uthman 1000% thought Sig was talking about his church leadership for sure. He didn't understand it was the early church fathers. Yeah. Sig, I may or may not be in Vegas next month for something similar. Mind if I use one of your insults and look into the camera and say that's Sig's trademark, by the way?
You can. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Make sure you subscribe to Elijah Johnson, Apologetics. Also, subscribe to Jerome. He's linked below.
Yes. Get me to, I don't know, just blow me up, I guess. I don't know. Do what you need to do.
Yes, and that is Infidel Castro, not Fidel Castro. Sig and Elijah should be wearing shades laser sharp. Yes. My favorite part was I like you. You lie a lot. Yes, everyone likes that. Whose cat was meowing in the background? That'd be mine because he can't shut up. Hey guys, in New York right now for a mission trip, planning to use the Islamic Dilemma. Please be praying for me. We will, Vince. You'll do great. Just everyone can use the Islamic Dilemma. Great hangout with you this week in IP back in Cleveland. You too, Walter. Nice to see you.
Aw.
How about an escape from Tarkvo stream?
No, you'd get pissed off at that too.
Okay.
You might as well just do Zelda. Just do Zelda. That'll be easy.
Yes.
I love
God bless,
Zelda.
brothers. You and your work up for the awesome work. We can do Cuphead. I can do Cuphead.
Really? Really?
I could.
I'll play Cuphead with you.
I'm really good at it. God bless, brothers, and your work. Keep up the awesome work. You should try a game called Pow World. No. So no.
No.
Would those serpents hold up their Quran and Allah to the same standards? No. Hey, IP, do you ever plan to make a video about Hebrew Israelites? Well, I've debated them. So they're easy to debate because they have bad arguments. I crush them. Dude was wearing the same hat in Muslim dress. Yes. Thank you for the generous super chat. Listen to me, sub to Elijah Johnson Apologetics, please. All right, everyone. He's putting in a bunch of super chats. You should all do it. Uthman came back to consciously edit the debate. Yeah. He stole someone else's wife. I hate autocorrect. Okay. Sig punches. And UTG didn't what?
Oh, he means
didn't
ooth.
know.
He means ooth.
Yeah. Infidel Castro credits. Yes.
Oh, one thing I wanted to also add with Sean as well. If you guys think that this is a lie, this is crazy. I messaged Sean after and I asked him, was there any way that Oh, and I'll mention that there were order change, which explains the animation, given Uthman didn't really treat Anita well. Because one of the people on the panel was not treated well at all. He was very rude, which is why you could see Elijah and Godlogic being a bit more combative. Here, okay, that was on me. Some of the words were changed, like the Almighty got added, and I didn't notice. Sean noticed that actually there was an error on Uthman's part, and he didn't notice in time to add it as a fact check.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's the narrative isn't, one versus the other. It's everyone wants to be truthful and Uthman wants to control the narrative.
Yeah. IP, thanks for feedback on Genesis 5. We'll recheck. Thought I verified 7 of the 10 names. Still check out Richard Hess has a book called Israelite Religion. He covers a lot of those names in there. Check that book out. So fact check that in that book because Richard Hess is the OG on that. Shame that Uthman can't be seen without a hat since his hairline got abrogated. Oh, that's what happened. That makes sense. Yes. Not even Sung Jinwo could arise Uthman after that. Yes.
Also, did you guys just hear? Did you guys just hear what happened with Junior?
What happened with Junior?
He's going to debate Jay.
Breaking news. Jay Dyer?
Yep. August 7th.
What?
No. Stay back. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. It's okay.
He was supposed to debate me this week.
He was supposed to debate me. We like he was like literally was on one of our call-in streams, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do a debate in person. Let's set it up."
He says, "Jay Dyer has challenged me to a debate. See you on August 7th, inshallah." I looked at all the quote tweets. The first quote tweet is Orthodox Muslim saying, well. The second one is Dean saying, bro, no. Bro, no. Bro, no, please. I beg, please, no. I'm looking at the replies now. One of them said, you're going to get smoked. Another reply, be ready to battle the book reports and constant semantics. He loves invoking every debate team rule. This one is deep. Abdul Rahman al-Rahim said, Akhi, please stop doing debates. Please stop. May Allah guide you. Someone then said, another Muslim said, fear Allah. You have no knowledge. Go stick with geopolitics, not theology. I just said lamb to the slaughter. He's going to lose.
Oh, yeah, they do not. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is going to be dark. It's going to be dark.
I just want him to debate me. We agreed to a debate. Why is Junior not doing the debate? I'm kind of disappointed. This was set up. It's supposed to be this week. I was ready for it. And yeah, he just ghosted James of Modern Day Debate, which is pretty rude. Uthman is the almighty of using fabricated quotes. This is true. David Wood says, let's go live and play Super Mario Brothers and Mike Tyson Punch-Out. I'll school everyone. Super Mario. I believe he's right. Those are very old games from like when I was still like child. So yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Christ Life, for the very generous super chat. Sub to Elijah Johnson Apologetics. Man, it's in the title. People can go. We appreciate it. I'm sending everyone there. Don't you worry. If there's anyone with an apologetic channel to subscribe to, who would that be? I don't know, Jerome. Who would that be?
Well, I would say Elijah Apologetic. No, subscribe to me. Guys, subscribe to me. We got so much content. Obviously, Patreon as well. I got like hundreds of videos on there, so make sure you go over there for that. IP, I do want to say one thing. I wasn't able to see your debate with Jake, but you have conducted yourself really, really well in terms of the way that you've actually done these dialogues as well, especially with Daniel Hakichi way back when. The one thing I want to say about this Uthman thing, and people need to understand, in any other scenario, Uthman would never have done this. But Uthman's channel is dying. His channel is not doing well. He needs this. And that's what he hates the most. When he looks at Logic, he sees a content opportunity. But not just a content opportunity. He sees a way back, a way to restore his credibility that was once taken from him by someone that had no credibility in the first place and built his credibility off him. He hates the fact that Godlogic has been successful, not simply because he's been debating, but because people just like tuning in. You could do a stream where you're just playing games. Hundreds of people come and watch you. Van could do a stream where he's just in the gym. Hundreds of people would watch him. I could do a stream where I'm just saying Wesh all day. Probably some people will come and watch me. Maybe like 5 or 6. Okay. However, Uthman needs the da'wah. Now, he's rich. Don't get me wrong. Uthman has money. He's a businessman. He was doing business before doing da'wah. So he's not tied down to it. So it's never been about money. It's why he can pony up 10K.
Yeah.
What he needs more than anything, and this is alleged, I don't know if he actually has, what he needs or wants more than anything is the desire to be loved, the desire to be respected. He doesn't need to win a debate every week, but what he wants every week is the desire.
Yeah.
To be loved.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
David Wood says Junior was supposed to debate me today. Then he was supposed to debate L. He backed out of both. Yeah, it's pretty cowardly and disrespectful to agree to a debate and then not even just say no, I changed my mind, but just not show up and ghost everyone. So
anyway,
all right, everyone,
guys, I'm gonna have to bounce up, man.
We're gonna close this. We're gonna close this right now. So
we're closing
don't you
right
worry
now.
about it. Yep. So we're gonna close this out. God bless you all. I pray for you and your family. Yep. Subscribe to Sig. He's linked below. I'm going to send you guys over to Ash May's stream right now, but we have a new close I want you all to watch. This is very important, and you'll enjoy this. You won't get to see Jerome's response, but you'll know he's going to enjoy the crap out of it. And I should be live tomorrow with AP. We're going to cover some more Dawah fails, but yeah, that'll be tomorrow. We'll see you guys next time.
What are you doing? What are you Christians doing? What are you doing? You make me sick. I make me sick. We should all be sick. People are dying. I'm getting bombed. What's wrong with you? There's a link in the description. Click the link. Donate now. You have micro penis. Anyway.
You made it to the end of this video, which means this message matters to you. If you want to see more content like this reaching people for Christ, you can help make it happen. Your support makes these videos possible. Click the link below and donate today. And if you want to go even deeper, consider joining our Patreon community. You'll get early access to videos, behind-the-scenes content, and a place to connect with others passionate about this mission.